Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet. I am your host GM. Already, I'm broken. I'm Scott, the GM, and joining me today we have Josh as Chrom the Crusher.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We have Carrie as Lilith.
Who else is ready for the Labyrinth?
We have Emmy as Fess.
Ready to explore for once, but I'm sure that there's vengeance beneath the gauntlet.
And we have James as Vomm Stigabashi.
Luthics are birth, Luthics are death, and Grumshes between my blood for him.
Oh my goodness. So yes, welcome back to the Gauntlet, the show where our players are continuing forward in their never-ending quest to attempt to defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. However, things are a little different this time around. You guys have officially opened up the Labyrinth, which we are very excited to see what happens in there. However, before we get into that, we have a couple of quick announcements to give. First and foremost, it is our birthday whole month here at the Adventurers Pack. We have been 1 year on technically YouTube, but we're still calling it, and we've had an incredible year. And it is all thanks to you all, and in a way of celebrating, we are hosting giveaways on 5 of our platforms. One of those platforms will be here on Twitch. So in one of our episodes this month of the Gauntlet, we will be giving away a set of these cut out of walnut inspiration tokens, so a set of 3 of them, to one of our followers here on the show. We're not going to say which one it is, but one of the shows during the month that will happen. We will also be giving away a set on our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Twitter. So if you would like more chances to win a set of these, you can go ahead and give us a follow. All of the links are below in our widgets. Also, if you feel like, you just haven't taken the lucky feat and you want to guarantee that you get one of these, you can go ahead and join our Patreon. So any patrons of the $5 tier or above will be getting a set of 3 of these at the end of the month. You know, it's our birthday, so we figured we would give presents to you.
That's how it works, right?
That's exactly how it works. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see here. Also, looks like I need to make sure I have this set up. There we go. Also, we have our new charity this month. So every month we do our monthly charity. And this month we are shouting out to the Ocean Cleanup. So the Ocean Cleanup is a nonprofit that started. It was founded by Buoyant Slat. How do I pronounce his last name? Buoyant Slat. He started this when he was like 15 years old, but the project is all about cleaning up the plastics that are in the ocean and finding ways to get rid of the massive plastic pollution that we have in the ocean and stopping it at its source and rivers heading out. It's an amazing charity or nonprofit that it is very near and dear to my heart. For those of you who have been watching our Let's Plays, you have heard the story that I grew up on the ocean. So, ocean. Yay, let's clean it up. So yeah.
It just needs to be done. It just needs to be done.
It really does. It absolutely does.
Chrom hates pollution.
Yes. So,
Add it to the list.
That's a good thing on the list.
So with that is our charity of the month. I think we are all ready to dive into this month's episode of The Gauntlet. Are you all ready?
Yes.
So ready.
Kelemvor
All right.
prepares me for everything.
In that case, let's get to it. So, when last we met our heroes... Actually, let's give you slightly different music. No, we can keep our creepy music for the Gauntlet. When last we met our heroes, you had been venturing forth in your attempt to defeat the rest of the challenge rating 1 creatures. However, thanks to our wonderful audience, you all were able to unlock, well, the audience unlocked it, the gate to the fabled labyrinth beneath the arena had finally been unlocked. Stepping down, you found yourselves in a small room, which our audience currently cannot see. Let me move the map around. Here we go. You found yourselves in a small room with the ladder leading up to the sanctuary that you were all very familiar with. A painting to the far left of a humanoid figure with a cloak or a hood over their head, and to the far right, a painting with a line of text written on it, along with a small smattering of blood, and a message written introducing you and welcoming you to this new arena. Also, to the far north of you, I don't believe it had been described, but you see a door. It appears to be a large steel door, no handles of any sorts, but a very clear line cut down the center. What would you all like to do?
I run and throw myself against the door to the north. Open it.
Running and throwing yourself up against the door to open it. All right. Are you attempting to do so as just plowing into it, or how would you like to go about doing this?
I'm literally trying to use the force of my body to just crash against it and break it open.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and give me a strength check there, Vomm? I want to see how strong we exactly end up being with this.
I'll be 13.
A 13. All right. So you do indeed run and crash into this door, and let me reveal to you what you see.
Way to make an entrance, my friend.
That is one way to open a door.
Dramatic. And goodness knows I appreciate it, Vomm, but perhaps we could have just tried the door handle.
It's an only entrance that is acceptable.
I suppose we haven't encountered a lot of doors in the Gauntlet. So
That's right.
we
This
now know
labyrinth
that-
stands no chance against us.
Not if we're going to open every door like that.
All right. So you immediately come crashing through the door and find yourself in a long hallway. The hallway is about 50 feet long, and you can see another similar door at the far end of it. However, this one appears to have a couple of handles and a keyhole to it. To the left along the side of this wall, you can also see a few more metal slats that are embedded into the side of the walls.
Fascinating.
As I come slamming in through the door, I'd like to take a look around and see if there's anything particular that I notice.
All right, give me a quick perception check.
Quite bad. Perception?
Perception, yes.
5?
A 5. All right. Well, before I tell you what you see, I see a really quick thank you is in order to, let me make sure I get this right, to Jay for the follow. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Adventures Pack. Also, I missed it before, but thank you to Death, Dice, and Dungeons for the follow. Welcome to the Adventures Pack. We are happy to have
Very
you
cool
here.
name.
Guys,
Yes.
Dungeons, Jay. I'll
Yes.
slaughter them all.
And also,
We
a
have
quick
Out of the
reminder
audience.
that we have our follower giveaway, and we're now at 179. Once we get to 200 followers, we're giving away a Hero Forge mini painted by myself, and yeah, I think that'll do it. So with a 5, I mean, you see a very long hallway, a couple of metal slats on the left side, and that's pretty much it.
Oi, Vomm, what's going on in there?
Absolutely nothing.
All right.
Oh, well. It's a
Must
door.
be a dead end.
I'll head in after
Ah.
my friend. Take a peek around.
Okay.
The slats on the wall, Gauntlet Master.
Mhm.
Tell me about them.
Well, they appear to be where most of the wall, now that you've gone past this main entryway into the labyrinth, are a similar stone wall that you are used to seeing in the arenas, at least in the arenas that are meant to be set outdoors. But then implanted into this, it's almost as best as you can see, just a metal slab. If you want any more information on that, you'd have to get right up to them and give me an investigation check if you'd like.
Oh, my best skill. Sure.
Okay.
Sure, I know what things are. Can I use an adrenaline surge, Gauntlet Master?
Can you use an adrenaline surge? Well, Fess, right now you do have 3 adrenaline surges, so you are more than welcome to do that.
Oh, goody!
As Fess rolls her adrenaline surge, to all of our viewers, anyone new here, you are able to earn inspiration points for watching our shows and spend them to help our players out, but it looks like this adrenaline surge did not do any good for Fess.
No, it's either way, it's very bad. That's going to be a 6.
A 6 to investigate this metal slab. Looking into it, you can see, well, it's a metal slab. Doesn't appear to have any hinges, doesn't appear to have any keyholes, no ways to get your hands on it. It's very smooth and appears to be just part of the wall.
Okay. Well. Then it's of no use to me. I'm going to. You said there's a door. I assume it's at the end of my vision here.
Yes.
All right. I'll
And
go try.
Before
the
you
door
do that,
handle.
because I'm
Oh,
kind of keeping
crap.
everyone in somewhat of an initiative order,
Anyone else?
Chrom, Lilith, would either of you like to do anything?
Yes, I want to go in after my friends. and
Those slats aren't important. They're just there. Don't
you know
worry
what?
about them. I don't even bother looking at them. I took a good look. They're totally
Sure, I believe you. Honestly, the door seems more interesting to me anyway. So I want to go up to the next door that we found.
Okay, and as that is happening, Spoonkins has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Fess. Fess, you're back up to 3 adrenaline surges.
Oh, good. I will continue to use them to investigate things. My number one
Look
skill.
at this door that I've just found.
And Zagmeister has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Lilith. So Lilith, you are up to 2. All right.
Fantastic. I just want to investigate the door and try to open it if I can.
Okay, so as you
Why
are
not?
moving forward into this door, you kind of get about halfway through the hallway. So let me go ahead and get you to
Traps?
where you would be. What? I don't know what you're talking about. At about the same time that Fess would be getting here, at which point, Fess, you actually feel underneath your foot a tile of the floor sink into the ground. And
That's
the main door that you came through rather quickly begins to close.
Chrom would
and
like to try to dive under.
okay,
Indiana Jones it, Chrom! Indiana Jones it!
Chrom, give me a really quick dexterity check.
Yes, good Dex. I can do that. Not bad. That is 15.
15. All right. You were able to dive through just before the door slams shut.
Reaches back for a hat. Remember, he doesn't wear a hat.
No.
Oh, you made it,
That
Chrom.
is just something to lose.
Alright.
Well, Fess, I think you made the decision for us. We have one way out.
Sorry there. I was going to start looking for traps and then we started
Well,
doing things. That was my fault.
You found it.
Found it! Found the
Successful.
trap, you guys!
Successful search. Good job, Fess.
Good job. Super
I would
perceptive.
like to carefully
It is
will
about
looking for
at
traps.
this time, while you all are chatting, that you hear. And Fess, you actually see the metal plate that is directly next to you begins to slide open, and you can see behind it there is a grate, but you can't see much more of the grate before water begins to start pouring in. I am
Oh,
going to
good.
let you all know that I have just started a timer. What would you like to
God!
do?
This is a
Door!
step less than the
Door!
original. Okay, I'm going to go to the door.
Go to the door.
Going to door.
Okay.
The door. Is it open?
Heading to the door, you try the door handle. It locked.
Lockpick. I'm gonna pick the lock.
Okay,
Thieves'
go
tools.
ahead and give me a thieves' tools check. So you are proficient, correct?
I am indeed.
All right, go ahead.
Gotta use an adrenaline surge.
Okay.
Okay, that's going to be a 17.
A 17. You put your thieves' tools in and you move it to the side, and you can suddenly feel a catch, but the door does not open. Immediately, you now hear more metal beginning to fall. Looking up, you can see more bars now coming from above the door on the inside, beginning to shut between you and the door. It's narrow enough that it doesn't hit you. However, both the front and the back door are now impassable with an iron grated door, and you all are about ankle high in water, and it is rising quickly. You've got about a minute and a half on the clock.
Does heat metal melt metal?
No.
No.
Otherwise, it would be called melt metal.
Okay.
That will just boil the water. We don't want that.
Oh, we don't want to boil. I know. I'm just
going
thinking.
to go look near the original plate that I triggered.
The original plate that you triggered? Okay. So really quickly, I am going to throw a quick pause onto the timer here so that I can interact appropriately with the map to show you what all is going on.
Oh, God.
There we go.
This is very stressful.
Uh-huh.
All right, there's that, and we are back up.
Okay.
I was designed pretty specifically to fight things, so this is very scary.
Yes. We're built for combat, not for water.
No.
Not for.
Don't have a swim speed.
Chrom would like to just look around for any other escape or switch or anything.
All right, give me a quick
anything.
perception check.
With, do I have inspiration? I will not spend my inspiration because I have none.
Okay.
That's a 19 on the die minus something. So, for perception, it's actually a 1, so that's a soft 20.
A soft 20. Okay, looking around from where you are, looking down the hallway, you don't see anything. You do now actually see the pressure plates that were giving way to the fall of the water. Yep, that's how words work. Ooh, and that one is covering. I'll have to pull
I
you
am
up.
under a pressure plate. Help.
You are. So aside from that, you don't see any other levers. You see the two grates where the water is starting to pour in. You guys are now at about your upper thighs.
Oh, I see several pressure plates under the water. We should spread out, try to sit on as many as possible.
I'm on one already.
This is the one that I triggered, correct, Gauntlet Master?
You triggered. Let me see here. You triggered. Yes, right here.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go stand underneath this pressure plate.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Chrom will stand under the pressure plate.
All right.
That's how the puzzle works. No, I'm thinking, because this one, can I see this one now that's been pointed out to me, I'm assuming?
Sure.
So it's bigger. Maybe we should all get on this one.
All right, I'll try it.
All right, you are up to your waists.
I'm gonna go there.
Vomm, over here!
Come on, Vomm, hurry!
I'm also going to run over and place myself upon that plate.
Okay. As you are all standing upon that plate, the water continues to rise.
Didn't work.
Okay,
Option 2.
so if I go on the other two, we're all going to die here.
Yep, Chrom goes back to the one he was originally on.
Okay,
I
I'll
will
go
too.
back.
Oh, no. That's the beauty of the internet. There we go. All right.
All right, you're about up to your chest in water, and you're standing on the plates. Nothing is happening.
All right, nothing's happening. Everybody off the plates.
Off the plates?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was on them before.
Okay, off the plate.
Like,
Anything?
Water is continuing to rush in.
Oh, good. Chrom would like to look
What
up.
happens when we have
Once-
negative
At this
intelligence?
point, I mean, you guys are well beyond difficult terrain. You're up to your shoulders now in water.
Can we look up? Is there anything above us?
There is a ceiling that is about the size of the door, or height of the door.
The only thing I noticed around the point through which the water is flowing
Through the
that I
grates.
can destroy.
Go ahead and give me. You can head up to the grates and take a look at them.
Certainly. Oh dear. Investigation, you say?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a 12.
A 12. Okay. As you're looking around this grate, you begin to check it, and you see that there is a very small amount of give to the grate itself. And at this point, you all are able to take one final breath before the room is fully submerged in water. You are now able to hold your breath for, I believe it is a 1 minute per your Constitution modifier.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay, so
I got
You can hold your breath for a number equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier, and when you run out of breath, you begin choking. So, I'm going to reset the clock.
Alright.
I'm
Your
just
breath
gonna
starts
punch
now.
straight through the grate that I have. Wait, I'm just gonna try and tear it out.
Okay. So if with a punching through the grate, this is more of like a sewer grate with poles in it. So you can attempt to hit the poles. How do you want to try and break this?
I press my feet against the walls of whatever tunnel we are in, and put my fists grabbing against the bars crosswise, and just push and pull,
Okay.
and just rip it out.
So go ahead and give me a strength check, and I believe that because it is underwater, I'm actually no. I'll say it's a straight roll.
Chrom,
So-
seeing this, would like to do the same thing to the grate he's at.
Okay, go ahead and give me a go.
It being a straight roll will be a non-natural 20.
A non-natural 20. So, Vomm, with your first pull, you can feel it give. It pulls out slightly, not all the way, but slightly. We are 1 minute and 15 seconds in. Chrom, what was your pull?
That was a 19.
A 19. You as well. Yours pulls out ever so slightly. You can still
Do
feel
it again.
a little bit of water rushing in, but it seems to have hit equilibrium. Go ahead and do it again for me, Chrom. And
That's
Vomm,
a
if you would like to as
19
well.
on the die, plus 4, 23.
23.
Do it again.
You've got it slightly open. You can actually fit your hand in and around it. Vomm,
Natural 20.
natural 20. You pull, and with one swift rip, so natural 20 plus what would your strength be?
23.
23. You're able to rip it, and you're able to get almost your whole shoulder in, but it's still, both of them are holding on by just a little bit.
One more time.
We are at 2 minutes.
I'm going to adrenaline surge. Much better. 21.
21. All right, and anything from you, Vomm?
I'm going to cast Bless at
Okay.
second level, just in my entire area,
All
on
right.
myself and my companions.
Okay,
So all have an additional D4.
Chrom, go ahead and add that D4.
25.
25. With that final rip, it comes off the entire way. You now have a clear path, and I'm going to pause the timer for a quick second while I show you the path that you have.
Bubbles escape Chrom's mouth as he tries to call everybody over. This way.
Yeah.
Start swimming through.
I follow
I
immediately
will
behind.
follow him immediately.
All right, you are all swimming through this. You are moving at half of your speed right now, but unless, what is the lowest constitution modifier here? You all got pretty decent constitutions.
I think I'm the one that's starting to choke.
Fess, I do believe you are starting to choke. As you move through, though, you do find, swimming forward, that you come to a set of stairs and can actually see at the top of the stairs clear air.
All right.
Swim for the air.
Scramble up
For
the
the
stairs.
air. Let me know if there's anything I need to do, Gauntlet Master. I'm swimming for the air.
Yeah, I'll say you can all just go ahead and move there.
Woo!
All right. So, moving up the stairs, you find yourselves, and I will go ahead. You burst through, able to get your catch your breath again, and you find yourselves in a bit of a cavernous area that is now sopping wet. And Lilith, as you move up, you can see that the whole the tunnel continues onward into a much larger cavern-like area, and you can all now hear, as soon as your head breaks the water, the rushing of water falling into an underground lake of sorts.
Well, that was unpleasant, and I
All
hated
right.
it. Do I get a list now? Things Fess hates, water traps.
It's a reasonable thing to
Um,
hate.
We are all soaking. I immediately cast prestidigitation on myself. I do not like being wet, and I want to be dry. And then I do it to everybody else.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, my boots were squelching. That is much appreciated.
I'll simply stand at the back and be like, of course I cast the blessing of the god of slaughter upon all of you. We use it to stand and dry up.
Continuing
I
to
guess
walk,
you're
we're
dry
continuing to
now.
walk. I'm sure we'll find something to smash in here, Vomm. I'm sure.
At least you're dry, Vomm. It's better than being
All right.
wet.
Also, really
Let's
quick,
continue
Spoonkins has redeemed an adrenaline surge on Chrom, so looks like everyone is up to 2 adrenaline surges.
Thank you,
Alright.
Spoonkins.
So I see stairs in front of me, correct?
Yes, there are the stairs in front of you, and directly to your left, you can see the room in which you can see the waterfall that is pouring into this underground lake.
All right. Continue up the stairs. What say you?
Let's go. Let's.
Now,
we're,
I will say-
we're running out of blessed time. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
The
so I
stairs that you see are actually heading down. They're not heading up.
continue down the stairs.
Down the
Alrighty.
stairs.
So you continue down the stairs, and
Unless it goes straight back to where we were at.
you do find that you head down the stairs, and you begin to head back into water in a tunnel.
I
Back
say,
up, back
"Come
up
on,
the stairs,
no,
up the
no,
stairs, up the
beep,
stairs."
beep, beep." And again, prestidigitation. I don't like being wet.
Let's see what this waterfall's all about, shall we?
Yeah, all right, let's go. Kind of
Alright.
sneak my way around the water, trying not to get wet.
So unfortunately, that is a wall on either side. So as the
fine.
group pushes in behind you, you're not trying to get
You are
into the
wet.
water, but you get pushed in ever so slightly. Stepping
Chrom's a
forward.
little,
Keep swimming.
little rude. He takes up a lot of space. Sorry about that, Lilith.
Oh, Chrom! I'm a creature of ice, not water.
But as you have stepped in to take a full look, you do see this large cavern where the waterfall at the far end seems to be what is filling this room with water to have been released into the hallway that you were once trapped in. Really quick, Chrom, would you give me a or what is your passive perception?
Passive perception is 11.
And 11. Okay, thank you. Actually, let's see. What is everyone's passives?
I believe it's 10.
14.
10?
Not good.
Am I really the most perceptive?
13 for me.
Okay. Alrighty. So, stepping in, you can see that Lilith, the area that you are standing in, is much shallower water. It barely gets past the top of the pad of your foot. So,
It's fine.
but you can see that stepping 10 more feet ahead of you, the water begins to darken, and you imagine it gets a little deeper from there.
But do I see spots that I can kind of jump onto that is not wet?
Yes, so the areas that are not marked with water are a cavernous floor that seems to have, though it is technically land, it is still sopping wet. You
It's
get the
mud.
impression that this room is well, no, it's more of a stone floor, not actually
Got it, okay.
dirt and soil. So it is
Okay.
slightly slippery. You
Okay.
get the impression that the water level in this room, this was almost a holding chamber for the trap that was sprung upon you.
Got it. This way. I don't think we should go into the water further, but there is some stone. Watch your step. It could be a little slick.
Right.
And I'm gonna kind of just walk my way around it to let my friends come in and not have to swim into the water.
All right.
I'll go.
Chrom would just like to look around the room for anything that looks like a threat.
Okay. Well, if you want to give me that perception as well, I will say, as you're rolling that, one thing that you do immediately see to your left is a ladder that appears to be leading even higher than where the room currently is, and it looks as though there's a small, almost a crawl space.
I'm
Yes,
gonna go for the ladder.
that was a 9 on my perception check.
9 on your perception check. You see a ladder and a waterfall.
Beautiful. Love waterfalls.
Is it possible to get to this ladder? Do we have to
yeah.
swim there?
Yes, so as you can swim there. So here's what I'm going to say. Until I tell you to move, don't move, because there's a lot of stuff in here that you might accidentally trigger.
Got it.
Copy that.
I know. I'm going to try to peer through the waterfall a little bit to try and see if is there anything behind it?
Sure, give me a perception check. This is going to be tough. You're looking through, a thick curtain of mist and water. But
That's a natural 20.
a natural
Hey.
20 with your perception score. What is that?
I believe that's a 20. Let me double check that. Yes, that's a 20.
Okay, so
20
with
for
a 20, you do see what appears to be like a stone pillar or a podium or something about waist high that is behind this waterfall. And as you're peering at this and you're focusing your attention on it, within the coursing rush of the waterfall, you also hear a very distinct splish.
I think something just fell in the water, friends. Perhaps don't touch it. I mean,
All right.
I know that we are great slayers of things, but maybe don't touch the water.
Avoid the water. Copy that.
I'm going to ready my spear, holding it as one might when they are spearfishing.
Okay.
Say, life is a waterfall. We are one in the river, one again after the fall.
But we shouldn't go chasing them, Vomm. All right.
All right.
Um,
Well,
I'm out of song references for waterfalls, so I'm going to continue to try to get closer to my friend Chrom. And how if I were to try to jump from where Chrom is over to that ladder, how hard would that be?
Let me see here for a long jump. If
I believe
you
I
have,
can do it.
yeah, if you've got 10 feet of movement where you're able to basically line up, you can jump a distance equal to your strength score.
Okay. Well,
If you don't have any movement to, if you don't have 10 plus feet of movement to lead up to it, you can jump half of that. And to make that jump, you're looking at 10 feet.
All right. Well, my strength score is 10, so that makes great sense. I think I could do that. So if I could just leap onto.
All right. So you have to take a step back into the hallway, but with that you are able to get a full 10 feet of movement leading up to the leap, and you just hop on over, and you are now on the area with the ladder.
I'm looking at my feet. Did I trip on another thing? I feel really bad.
You did not. However, as you land, would you mind giving me a really quick dexterity check?
Sure. I would like to not throw my dice off of my computer. That would also be good. Let's see. That's
Well, that would also be a dexterity check.
15.
A 15. Yeah, so as you land, the rock that you left from and have landed on are both rather slick, but with a 15, you're able to catch yourself and just slide a little bit and then go into the ladder itself.
All right. So I see something behind the waterfall. I'm going for it, friends. What do you think?
Do we want some backup?
It's a podium. I don't know. Your call, friends. Your call.
I'm not afraid of water.
I'm not either.
How do we get there? Is there, Gauntlet Master, is there anything in the room to securely fasten a rope to?
There does not appear to be. All of the walls that are creating this small cavern are rather smooth, having had just water lapping against them for, no idea how long.
I do have my grappling hook. Did you see anything behind the waterfalls to grapple?
There's a podium. About yay high.
Does it look like we could pull it?
I don't think. I mean, I didn't get a very good look at it, but it looked like it was there, pretty firmly. I'm pretty quick on my feet, so my assumption is here that I can perhaps walk. This is a ledge. Does this maybe I'm actually looking at this wrong, Gauntlet Master. So this here, is this a ledge that runs behind the waterfall?
That is a continuation of the wall.
Ah, well, in that case, I've been thinking about this all wrong, but I still want to go find out what's behind that waterfall. I just might not be strong enough to do it.
Okay.
I might be.
Think you might be as well, Chrom. I'm gonna scooch on over then, so maybe you can have a spot to land here, and yeah, maybe.
All right. Chrom would like to take the running jump over to Fess. So from here to there.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me that dexterity saving throw. I know that you've got plenty of strength to make it there. Let's just make sure that you don't slip and fall.
That's a 2.
A
plus
2.
plus 3 is 5 on my dexterity.
You have things? Do you have things?
I will adrenaline surge to see if I can hold myself up. Ah, much better. That's 18 plus 3 is 21.
Also, as a note, I don't
Plus.
I don't know if it still counts, but I hope it does.
I'll say that it does.
Yeah, bless, please.
Yes, that's a 24.
24. So, Chrom, as you leap across, your feet come out from under you, but you are able to bend down and catch yourself with your hand and push your hand back off the ground, bring your feet back up to standing. You're good.
All right.
Also, Zagmeister and Spoonkins have both redeemed adrenaline. Wow. And Crandall95 have all redeemed adrenaline surge for Chrom.
Thank you for keeping me topped up. I will certainly need it.
You might be about to need it.
Actually, I'm going to say
you're a
because
popular character.
and also Crandall95 did it twice. So I'm going to go ahead and say to our moderator Ben there in the chat, go ahead and give all of the carryover adrenaline surges to the rest of the characters. Everyone is at 3 adrenaline surges now.
Right, very nice. Thank you, chat. We will certainly need these.
Yes, quite.
This is what happens when our audience doesn't have things like the Labyrinth to spend their points on.
It's true.
Yeah. As Chrom is jumping over, I would like to take a quick second and, for the very first time, as a paladin, use Divine Sense.
Okay.
Whoa.
Because I heard something fall in the water, and I would like to know.
Now, as Divine Sense, you sense the presence of undead and fae, celestial and infernal.
I believe so. Let me
Or
actually triple
fiends?
check it now that I've done it.
It's been so long.
I know, it's been so never since I've cast it. Let's see.
Zagmeister, I hear you. They're saying that they want chaos, but they don't want to kill you, so you can keep exploring.
It's true. It's a very risky thing down here.
It's very risky. Right, it is. Yes, it's going to be Celestial Fiend or Undead.
Celestial Fiend or Undead. Okay, so Fess, as you focus your divine energy, your eyes begin to sparkle with. Think of it more like static. Your eyes glaze over with black and gray static, and you see nothing pop up on your vision.
All right, very good, very good.
Fess, that was weird. Something just happened to your eyes?
Yes, I was looking around to see if there were anything divine or undead or anything wandering around in the water, just in case, because I heard that thing, so...
Well, it looked bitchin'.
Oh, thank you! That's because it's a blessing from Kelemvor, and all blessings from Kelemvor are bitchin'!
Thanks, Kelemvor, for the bitchinness!
And on that note, I will point out to Chrom where the podium is.
Alright. Yes. That looks... Do I have enough space to run and jump, Gauntlet Master?
You really don't.
Let me try something first before we just blindly jump into a waterfall. I just want to see what happens. Chrom will pull his grappling hook off his belt.
All right, and as Chrom goes to pull his grappling hook from his belt, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lilith.
All right.
So we are actually going to get a little bit of chaos here in the Labyrinth. So let's go ahead and spin that wheel, see where it goes, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to move it so I can actually read what it's gonna
chaos.
Is
what will happen?
say.
Are we all
Ooh.
gonna
I'm already
be blue
purple.
at the end of this?
I'm okay if I become blue
Singultus.
as well.
Is that good?
What's that?
Singultus. This is a neutral effect for
Okay.
the next in-game minute. Lilith has the hiccups.
Ah!
Oh, I've had this one. Yeah.
I had this one before. I
You swallow some of that water, Lilith. Hold your head upside down. Put it between your legs. It
No,
helps.
you've got to put your tongue on the top of your hard palate. And,
Yes, that's right.
like this.
Try to swallow.
Just like that. Just like that. Yes. Keep it going.
There you go. That's a cure. Yep.
Give it about a minute. Sometimes it takes about a minute to work.
Yeah. Really, I would leave back over there. I lay on hands to help, but you're over there and I'm over here, so
It's an awfully long way to go back.
yeah. So I won't make that dexterity check again. I'm sorry, Lilith.
It's okay.
So Chrom, you were trying to do something.
Yep. So Chrom will throw his grappling hook into the waterfall.
Okay.
Just trying to see if I could get it to stick.
Give
I
me a
think our
quick
orchestra is
athletics
crying.
check.
Do we need to cast tissue?
Is Bless still up?
I think at this point it lasts a minute, right, Vomm?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bless is gone.
That's okay. That is a soft 20.
A soft 20. You're able to, and you can see your grappling hook splash through the waterfall. It loses some height, but it does go through there.
All right, I will start giving it a very soft pull, seeing if it will catch.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. As you begin pulling slowly on your grappling hook, you do feel it become taut. It seems to have been caught on something.
All right. I will now pull it as hard as I can, see if it will take my weight.
It seems to be taking.
All right, Fess, new plan. How about I stay here? I will keep this rope as taut as possible while you shimmy across. How about that?
Sure, yeah. Let's, I got some adrenaline.
Now, I will say, the way that this has taken hold, it's taken hold on something on the ground on the other side, so it's not very high up.
I'm not opposed to getting wet. I don't have a...
Well, maybe I'll hold on to the rope just in case.
Yeah, no, please do. Please.
Yeah, we don't want anything pulling you under.
No.
And the effect that is supposed to be a lot longer during combat, Lilith, you no longer have the hiccups. In real time, it goes by so quick. In game time...
When I had it, it was so forever taking.
See, I told you, holding your head upside down with your tongue and all the things, it would work, right?
I don't think it was that worked. It was the holding the breath. That one.
See, you gotta like hold your breath and swallow.
Really, the solution is someone holding the subject upside down, and then someone yelling in their face, and then they lose it.
I have heard that
I'm really
isn't
glad
effective.
you're over there, and not over here, because I bet you would have tried to pick me up by my ankles.
Also, really quickly, a big old thank you to Manic Pixie Travel for gifting a tier 1 sub to our community, and welcome to Pushaloo to the tavern. It is great to have you.
Thank you, yes, and welcome.
All right, Fess, so what are you trying to do?
I'm going to try... So the rope is about how high off the water?
On your end, it is about Chrom's height, and on the other end, it is not.
It is not? Okay, well...
It's pretty much level with the water. You're making an odd triangle.
Scared of getting pushed underneath that waterfall, but...
Just hold on the rope.
Holding on real hard. I'm going to try to hold on to the rope and shimmy across.
And Chrom, you've got a strength score of 18, correct?
That is correct.
All right, yeah. And Fess, what armor are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing half plate.
Okay.
Yep, half plate. The heaviest of the mediums.
All right, so Chrom, it is tough, actually. Even with Fess's small frame, with the everything that Fess is carrying added with Fess, it's quite a load, but you are able to support Fess as she shimmies onto the rope heading towards the waterfall.
Damn right. I will always support Fess.
That's because we're high-five buddies!
Yes, for Kelemvor.
For Kelemvor!
Now, Vomm, this whole time you are standing spear ready, correct?
That is correct.
Give me a quick perception.
That there's a part of me that is just like, no, because I'm just an asshole. Okay. But Vomm would roll for perception a 22.
22. Dang, you actually beat this out. As Fess is beginning to shimmy across on the rope, you actually see beneath the rippling of the water, a large alligator that is beneath the water, moving towards Fess.
I immediately throw my spear at the alligator and yell, Paladin, watch your feet.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll, please.
Oh boy. Pull my feet up. Gonna be holding onto this rope in the fetal position.
Oh god, that'll be an 8.
An 8.
Oh.
So you chuck your spear and into the water it goes. You see the massive form underneath wriggle away. Doesn't appear to have been hit. But now with the massive amount of movement, you can all see this large form under the water. And it actually then breaks water and lands on... It breaks the surface and moves up here. It seems to have been distracted from Fess, who's up in the air, and it is going to attempt an attack against Chrom. And at this point,
God.
I have never actually been able to ask this in the Gauntlet before. Can I please have everyone roll initiative?
What?
Yeah!
Roll initiative. What?
I brought my special initiative die today just in case it happened. I'm so glad I did.
Nice.
What a novel idea.
Hey
Oh
guys,
my God.
guess what?
What?
It's super bad.
Oh, no. Well, for me, it's super good. I got a natural 20.
All
I
right,
got a
so-
19.
Well, hold on. So, 25 to
no.
20.
23.
Ooh, 23. Very nice. All right, 20 to 15.
19.
16.
19, 16.
Sorry.
Okay. And then, Vomm, what is it that you got?
2.
A 2. Okay. So, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round. Chrom, you are up.
Best I go before you for once. Great. Yes, Chrom would like to keep holding that rope as taut as he can until he sees Fess has made his way across. And that is all he'll do for his action, but for his bonus action, he would like to rage.
Okay, so you begin to rage. Fess, you can feel the rope that you're holding on to begin to shake a little bit as now the muscles holding it are rather active. And
This has been my dream, hanging over a body of water over an alligator with rope being held by a raging half-orc. This is truly the meaning of stability.
It's a very specific dream. Okay.
Living
Chrom,
the dream, Fess.
anything else on your turn?
Just like to look that croc dead in the eyes and glare at it.
All right, and as you look at Dead in the eyes, it is going to take one of its legendary actions at the end of your turn to make a bite attack at you.
Legendary croc!
Oh, the alligator!
Yep, so that is going to be 16 to hit. Oh, and actually, I'm going to say with you holding the rope...
Oh, I bet you don't have your shield.
I'm
I'm assuming
Yeah, you don't have your shield up.
that will hit then.
Okay. So, as it bites into you, that is going to be 10 points of piercing damage, halved to 5,
Alright.
because you are raging.
Am I able to keep hold of the rope?
You are able to keep hold of the rope. Let's see here. That is, well, that's the end of Chrom's turn, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Alright, seeing this thing jump out of the air, none of my friends are able to actually attack it. Okay, I am going to move. If I move here, can I hit it?
Oh yeah,
Is it-
absolutely.
Okay,
It's
All right.
basically out level with the water.
got it. Cool, great. So I am going to pull out my rapier and I am going to stab at him. And
Okay,
try
go
to
ahead.
get him not to attack Fess.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please. And now that you have approached this creature and are attacking it with your rapier, you can actually see a collection of scars all over its body.
Right. Okay. That's 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage. Very nicely done.
And then with my bonus action, I am going to give Fess some inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna up on the side and be like, you got this, Fess. Keep going. Don't let it take you down. You can do this.
Lilith, the motivational speaker. Got it. Cool. All right.
All right. And at the end of your turn, it is going to use another of its legendary actions to take a quick glare around. Okay. And that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
It took its legendary action to glare around. I don't trust that even a smidge-rooney. Lilith, that's a D6, correct?
Correct.
Okay, okay. So, what I would like to do is try to continue to get behind the wall. Get away from this thing if at all possible, because I'm kind of stuck here. So...
So I am going to say, actually, because you are technically 5 feet in the air right now, moving out will not provoke attacks of opportunity from it. You are technically outside of its attack range right now.
Holding the rope like extra high to keep her up.
So I'm like 8-10 feet in the air, and well, like 5 if the Gauntlet Master is a little further away, I suppose. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go behind the waterfall. Yep.
All right. So yeah, moving along this, you're going to be at. It's difficult terrain, but go ahead and give me an athletics check to do the climb.
Great. Okay. Oh, once more, I would like to roll on my dice tray. I'm going to use an adrenaline surge.
Okay, go ahead and use that adrenaline surge.
I'm going to roll the inspiration.
So inspiration you have to declare before you roll it.
The bardic inspiration.
Oh, the bardic inspiration. Gotcha.
Okay. So that is a 15.
15? Oh yeah, 15. You are able to do it. You're shimmying across the rope, and you make it behind the waterfall, where you can see the grappling hook. As you get to the far end, your back kind of dips into the water, but you're able to position your feet in such a way to pull yourself up, and you can see in the area behind there is a small a small podium that you are standing next to that has it's like a display podium in a small cave behind this waterfall.
Delightful. I'm going to now am I off of the rope now? Am I standing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to thank my friend Lilith very much, and I'm going to draw out my hand crossbow.
All right, drawing out your hand crossbow. Fess,
And
anything
that'll
else
be
from
my-
you?
That'll do it.
All right, that is going to take us to this alligator here, and that is going to it's going to use its multi-attack to first make an attack against you, Chrom, and it's a natural 20.
Yep. That'll hit.
Oh, God.
Rage. We got rage. It's gonna be halved. It's gonna feel more dramatic because it'll be halved.
That's 41 points of piercing damage, halved to 21. Sorry, it was a natural 20 on 2d10, a 10 and a 7.
Okay.
So that's 21 points of piercing damage.
All right. Still up.
Okay.
And then for its second attack, it's going to whip its tail around, and with its 10 feet of reach, it's going to attempt to hit you, Vomm. And that's going to be just a 12 to hit, so not going to do anything there.
Oh, fuck off.
Which is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
Right, oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna run in And I'm going to place myself here.
All right. As you
Because I
step
believe-
forward, you immediately drop into the water. It is deeper than you are tall, and you are now swimming.
Yes. But I believe it should still give me flanking.
You definitely still have flanking.
Oh, I'm going to hit it with my spear.
Alrighty, going ahead and stabbing at it with the spear, which I believe the spear is one of the weapons that does not get disadvantage underwater. So this is going to be on advantage because of the flanking.
22.
A 22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. Oh, God, that's nice. That'll be 8 points of piercing.
8 points of piercing. Very nice. As you stab into the backside of this creature, you can see that you are able to wedge in between a couple of the scales on its back. It's still looking perfectly fine, though.
Right. I also... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that because I've already spent... I'm gonna summon a spiritual weapon.
Okay, as a bonus action, summoning your spiritual weapon, which I believe I still have on file right here. Yep, there we go.
Right next to me, if you are able.
On your left or your right side?
Don't care.
Alrighty. It
On the
is
left, always on
right
the
there. Let me go ahead and give you control of it. All right, you should now have control over it. And I take it it's going to make its first attack?
It definitely is. And
Alrighty.
I am very glad to tell you that it rolled a natural 20.
Natural 20 on the spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
it did.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage for me, please. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Spiritual crits.
Much nonsense. So, I'll be a 16 from the spear.
16
That'll be
points.
an additional. Oh, be an additional 6. No, sorry, not 6, 3 from the spiritual aspect of the weapon. So
Alright.
a total 19.
No,
Total of 19 points. Very nice. Holy crap. All right. Anything else from you, Vomm?
Oh no, I'm very happy with that.
As you should be. All right, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round. Chrom, you are up.
All right, so feeling the weight leave the rope, Chrom will actually keep the rope in hand and attempt to grapple the alligator.
Oh, attempting to grapple the alligator. Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check for me, please.
And I believe because I'm raging, this is on advantage, correct?
I believe it is as well, yes.
All right, here we go. And you know what? I will spend an adrenaline surge for good measure. That was still pretty good, but I could do better. I can't do better. No, that is that is a 17.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, that was for the grapple.
Oh, sorry. I am barely there right now. For the grapple. Okay, a 17. That is then going to be... Wow. You do not beat it. That is... Yeah, you have this thing held in your arms.
Oh, I do. Okay, great. I believe that was my action. I don't know, Gauntlet Master, tell me. I would like to start wrapping this rope around its jaws. If that's possible, I can wait till next turn if I need to.
That's going to be a next turn thing, yeah.
Great. Well, I'm ready. I have this crocodile grappled. Call me Dundee.
Alrighty. As that is happening, it is then going to take one of its legendary actions to make a bite attack against you, and I believe with it grappled... Yep, it can still make attacks. Yep, so it's just going to take a bite at you. And it was that close to being another natural 20. But that is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
That's going to be 12 points of piercing damage as it bites into you.
Chrom looks really bad.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
Is that half?
Oh,
six
sorry.
for
Yes,
Chrom, or
that.
is that-
Oh, good.
So halved to 6. So that's 6 points of damage coming your way.
Okay, he's still not looking great. Wait. 8. Yes.
All right. And that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Fess, you're on deck.
All right. Well, I was going to try to get this guy to move away, but now with Chrom on him, I can't do that anymore. So instead, I'm just going to stab him again.
All right, stabbing him again. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
That is 18 plus 5, so 23.
23 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, that was terrible. 5.
5
Piercing.
points of piercing damage coming to this massive alligator. Alrighty. Anything else from you, Lilith?
Yes, and then seeing Chrom not looking so good, I am going to use my bonus action and cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
Okay, go ahead and roll that healing for me, please.
Ooh, nice. 12.
12 points of healing coming to Chrom.
Very nice, thank you. I say from underneath the alligator.
Nice, thank you.
Hold on, Chrom.
All
We
right.
gotcha.
What do you think I'm doing?
Let it go, and I can give him more damage. All right.
All right, that is
it
then
for me.
going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot at it. Yep. Gonna
Okay.
Shoot it with my hand crossbow.
Shooting at it with your hand crossbow. Go ahead. As you are shooting through it, well, before you do so, I should let you know this will be at disadvantage as you are shooting through the waterfall.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to I should have said it beforehand. Can I use can I use the adrenaline surge to re-roll the natural 1?
Absolutely you can. You've got 2 adrenaline surges left, and here's what I'm going to say. I will also say you can use the adrenaline surge to re-roll, and as you re-roll, you can say, hey, I'm going to use my inspiration on this re-roll.
Okay.
So that is, you don't have to do it now, but I'm saying as a ruling in the future, you are allowed to do that.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay, so that's going to be a 16.
16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage as the 3 of you surrounding this this massive alligator you see just coming from the waterfall.
That's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage as the small bolt just pierces into the side of this creature. And as that happens, Spoonkins has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Fess. So you have
Thank you.
You are back up to 2 now.
Gonna be chewing through them, shooting through this water here. I think that's going to be all I can do for now, Gauntlet Master.
All right, that is it for Fess, which is then going to bring us to the alligator. It is going to use its multi-attack. Its first attack is going to be on Lilith, and that is with a that's a 7 on the die. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
Let's not hit.
Alrighty. So as it lunges at you with its teeth, you can actually see on the inside of its jaws, there's a couple of like daggers that have been stuck in, and at least like the remains of them, it appears as though they've rusted over the course of all this time. But it has like remnants of things that it has fought in the past still within it. Then it is going to use its second attack for the tail, to hit with the tail. It's actually gonna go back at Lilith for that one as well. That is going to be a 19 to hit with, a 26 to hit with the tail.
That went from bad to worse very quickly.
Yeah, it was a 19 on the die, so 26 in total.
Plus 7 attacks.
All right. So that is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Oh gosh, I am fantastic at these. Can I use Do I have adrenaline surge, right? Can I use that?
Yes, you have 3 adrenaline surges, and you are more than
Okay,
welcome to use this.
great. So the first roll was a 3.
On...
Oh my god, the second roll was not even remotely better. Okay. Do I have inspiration? Or no? Can I not do that?
You have to, before you do the roll, you have to announce that you're going to use your
Yeah.
inspiration.
Okay,
also
I
still
used my
have...
adrenaline surge then.
Okay.
I got a 6.
A 6. All right. You are knocked prone as the tail thwacks into your side.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. And that's going to do it for that, bringing us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up. Chrom, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole and on the ground.
Hey, oh dear, this is a difficult position to be in. I would like to move myself to here.
Okay.
And myself and my spiritual weapon to here, just next
Okay.
to me. And then for my bonus action, attack with my spiritual weapon, which would be a 17.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
Okay. Oh dear. Only a 5 piercing.
5 points of
Right.
piercing damage. So it's still another 5 points of piercing.
And then try and whack it with myself and mine own hammer.
All right. So smashing into it with your hammer.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see that damage.
Oh god, please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good.
Chrom?
I rolled a 1.
Chrom first.
Chrom!
Chrom!
Oh, so that'll be a 2 on from the die plus. So that'll be a total of 5 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So
What a
5
crit.
bludgeoning. 5 more bludgeoning to it. It's okay,
It's
Vomm.
It is 1-0.
Your last crit was max, and this one was min.
We are literally min-maxing here in the Gauntlet.
That's what the show's all about.
Alrighty.
Oh god. No, no.
Anything else from you, Vomm?
Oh god, in terms of movement, probably not. No, I think I'm good.
All right. It is then going to take its legendary action to make a tail whip attack at Vomm. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh, just does not hit.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. With your new
New
armor.
armor. Thank you, chat.
So, well, then it's not able to do that, which is then going to bring us to Chrom. You're up. Lilith, you're on deck. Fess, you're in the hole.
Alright, so as much as I want to start pummeling on this thing, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do, and that is to try to start wrapping the rope around its jaws.
Okay. Give me a... Wow.
Making
say-
the Gauntlet Master think!
I'll say to tie the... Like, to properly get a good tie on it. Give me a survival check on that.
So good at this. Great. Alright. I will use a point of adrenaline.
Alrighty. And no, so actually, as that is happening, chat, Vomm still has not gotten his new armor, but his armor, which is now no longer damaged from the fight with the ooze since the TPK, is giving him the safety that he needs.
And I believe you helped me find this armor, too.
It's one of the few situations where I'm glad to have died.
We're all glad to die on the gauntlet.
We're still working
that is
on-
a 15.
A 15. I'm gonna say you successfully wrap the rope around and tie it. You've latched its jaw shut.
Oh, great.
Chrom, anything else from you?
We'll continue to grapple and look satisfied. Look very pleased.
Okay.
We're all
That's
giving
then...
massive thumbs up to Chrom. It's about all we can do to help.
That's going to then bring us to Lilith. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Wow.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but okay. So I am prone. I'm gonna stand up. So I'm no longer prone. And Chrom, I apologize if this works too well. I am going to start humming a very, very like high-pitched hum and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. So what does it need to do?
It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. So a Wisdom saving throw, and so that is going to be a 14 on the save.
Oh, that's the save. It's 14.
Okay. So does anything happen or no?
Yes. So it takes half damage.
All right. So as this high-pitched hum begins to echo through this cave and pierces through the sound of the waterfall does seem to be diminishing it slightly. Still a lot of dice being rolled.
Yeah, which that was terrible. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
All right. So 6 points of psychic damage.
Yes.
All right. So 6 points of psychic damage heading to this massive alligator. Anything else from you, Lilith?
That was unfortunate. And so now I'm just going to cheer on Chrom a bit and give him some inspiration.
Alrighty. Bardic Inspiration going to Chrom.
You got this, Chrom. I guess keep taking hold, because I apparently cannot make it move.
Yeah, I do.
Alright, Fess, you are now up.
Alright. Looking at this creature, how hurt does it look?
It's still looking pretty sturdy.
Pretty sturdy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's starting to bleed.
Starting to bleed? Okay. I'm going to take my shield stronger at my hand and hold out my crossbow to it, and through the water I glare and look directly into its eyes and I say, "You are mine!" And I cast my divinity. I channel my divinity and I cast Vow of Enmity upon it.
Vow of Enmity on the creature. Okay, so does it have to make a save, or is this just an automatic
Nope.
thing?
No, I just gained advantage on attack rolls against it.
Okay. Very cool. All right.
So, just rolling with
right.
my crossbow now. That's going to be 16 once more.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Actually, that's an 18, but whatever.
Would also hit.
It also hit. That's going to. Oh, that's not the right die. That's for my rapier, which I'm for once not using. That's a Chrom. Damn it! That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage onto the alligator. Alrighty. Fess, anything else from you?
That'll do.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the alligator, who is actually...
Actually?
Yeah, no, that's going to bring us to the alligator, who on his turn is going to attempt to use its action to break free of the grapple with Chrom. So that is going to be that contested athletics check. It's a 10.
Haha! Even though I only rolled a 4 and an 8 on my die, that still brings it up to a 14.
Very nice. So yeah, it tries to get away. You are still holding on to it. That's going to be it for that guy, which is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Chrom, you're on deck.
Okay. This thing definitely needs to be crushed, so I'm gonna bring my spear in around the other side and stab in with that to begin.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
It's only a 9.
A 9,
Stab it.
unfortunately, does not hit.
And I shall try to smash it with my hammer.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll the attack roll for your hammer, please.
14?
A 14 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Yeah. All right. That'll be 7 bludgeoning.
7 points of bludgeoning. Very nicely done. Okay. Okay, it's starting to show some wear and tear. Vomm, anything else from you?
I am going to simply use my movement to go here. Nope, sorry, that's too far. Here.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
At the end of your turn, it will use its legendary action to attempt another tail whip on... Actually, I'm guessing Lilith got up by now, so we're going to go ahead and blink. And it's going to use its tail whip. That's a natural 1 on the die, so it misses entirely with its tail. Lilith, you've been hit by this once before. You saw it coming. Nothing happens there, which is then going to bring us to Chrom.
Just out of the way.
You are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Fess, you're in the hole.
Chrom, feeling so satisfied that he was able to tie the jaws shut, actually let his rage drop. So he will take a moment to collect himself and admire his victory and begin to rage once again.
Alrighty, rage gone, rage back.
And he will pull the flail off of his hip and in one motion just string it crashing down on the head of the croc.
Alright, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
And thank you for that friendship, Vomm. That is not great, but I think it's still gonna do it. That is 9 on the die, plus 7 is 16 to hit.
16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the flail.
Alright, and this is with some extra radiance behind it because of the rage. And I will re-roll for savage attacks.
Nice.
Alright, so that is pretty damn good. Sorry, that is 5 plus 7 is 12 points of bludgeoning and an additional 8 points of radiant for a total of 20 damage.
Ooh,
I'm
total...
doing so much math!
So Chrom,
So
as
much
you
math!
release the alligator that you've been grappling, having hogtied its snout shut, you pull your flail out and crash it upon its head, and you can see that one of the bits of metal that were once in its mouth then pops up through the roof of its head, and it begins to sink to the bottom.
Did I get it?
I
Right
think
as
you got
did
it.
the holy thing with it. Oh, well, I've never been able to do it anyway, it's fine.
So good I used my last rage on that one hit. Quick, somebody slap me, quick! Keep the rage going! Slap me!
You're too far away! Chrom! You're too
As
far
Chrom
away!
yells for people to please hit him. All right.
D&D, hitting your friends.
Fess, what did you find back there?
For
Are you
friendship.
okay?
Our friendship. I'm fine. I did remarkably well throughout all that. So I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, Vomm, I think that we had you on mute there.
Yeah, I think you're quite muted, friend.
Apologies. Vomm is just going to have strode over and unapologetically cracked Chrom across the jaw.
Great.
Because
okay.
he can.
Chrom, do you attempt to avoid that?
Yes.
All right. Vomm, I'll say go ahead and give me an attack
It just
roll on that.
instinctively, like, see the punch coming and try to duck. It's an instinct.
We've descended into the PvP part of the gauntlet.
That'll be a 9.
A 9.
Nah.
So as you throw your fist, Chrom is able to duck back.
Oh, whoop, sorry about that. That's instinct. You guys are
damn
fighting
it.
in the pits.
This is not a PvP server. So
Boys, settle down.
Let's straightforward here.
As soon as you see the light return to Chrom's eyes, he immediately uncorks a healing potion and quaffs it.
All right.
I'm going to go look at this pedestal.
Okay. As you now head over to this pedestal, you can see that actually resting on it, there is a small golden ring that atop this ring appears to be a oval, smooth, polished red stone. Initially, you would want to call it a ruby, but upon closer inspection, you can actually see 3 small red points of light slowly swirling within the polished stone.
Reluctant to use my spell slots on this, but just because this is the Gauntlet, I'm going to shout out around the waterfall, Lilith!
Yes!
Question for you. Do
What?
you know how to, look at magical objects? Can you detect magic?
I wish I could. That would be excellent.
Well,
But I am not one of those.
Give me 6 seconds, and I'll just do this, and I'll detect magic.
Detect magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is quite magical.
Yeah. What's the school of magic?
Let me confirm. I believe it is evocation.
Ooh.
Very evocative.
Yes.
Fess, what did you find?
Found a ring. I'm kind of reluctant to touch it. I feel like it's trapped.
I'll touch it.
Do you have a cape or something to touch it with, so you don't touch it with your skin?
I'm gonna look for traps. Traps around this pretty ring.
All right, give me a quick investigation check.
Once again, my best skill. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that one. Oh, I'm gonna use one of my adrenaline surges because I can't have a negative on my investigation. Oh, that's with what I re-rolled, that's still a 1.
All right, as you feel as though you're somewhat familiar with traps now, you begin stepping all around the podium. Nope. You don't find anything.
Oh, good. That's I feel real confident about this, guys.
Do you need help?
No, I got this.
I say we're good to go.
Traps. So
All right,
I'm
grab
going
it.
to, pull part of my sleeve down a little bit and pick up the ring so it doesn't touch my skin immediately.
Okay. So as you pick up the ring without it touching your skin immediately, have a ring.
I have a ring.
You hear
Not really
the
but-
rushing of the water still. No additional sounds have changed.
Okay. It seems fine. I'm gonna touch it.
All right. As you touch the ring, you feel a soft warmth emanate into your hand, like from the finger, from where you touched it. It doesn't go very far, but the cool mist of this cavern is now taken over by a warmth in your hand. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a short break. So, we're going to take a quick 5-ish minute break so that our players can stretch their legs, get some water, all that good stuff. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to see, maybe find out what Fess has found and to see how much farther they can get in the Labyrinth. We'll see you in a second.
We will clear it.
In one sitting.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm sure.
And we're back, and good lord, what we're back to.
You guys!
The
Oh my
greatest.
god. You guys are the best audience ever.
Seriously,
We fight for glory
Wow.
to
we ought to take it intermissions more often. I think. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, everyone. It looks like the hype train is just now ending. I want to thank everyone who participated in that. I'm gonna just say really quickly, Babs, Crandall, Zagmeister. Let me see here. Benjamin. Am I missing anyone? If I am missing anyone, I apologize. But thank you all so much.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
How much did that get us towards the
Thank you
plate?
so
It said
much.
18,000
Really welcome.
bits were donated.
That's
Is it
amazing. Did we,
18,000?
does Vomm plate?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that
Because our,
yeah,
our
if
meter.
18. I think the meter broke during all that. It's not caught up.
You broke the counter.
You broke,
So-
you broke Twitch.
I will make sure, regardless of however much. No, you didn't break me. You broke the counter. very, very,
It's true,
very different
yeah.
thing, guys.
Broke Twitch.
I even made the hype train harder again. Every single time. Every time
Still
we
crushed
get
it.
a completed hype train, I am making it slightly more difficult, just because I gotta give my players challenges, and I gotta give our wonderful audience challenges as well.
Clearly, it is your fault, Scott.
It absolutely is. I'm guessing if we didn't get Vomm's full plate, we're very close.
I'm sure.
Let me see if I can't make this thing catch up. And while we're doing that, I want to also give a quick reminder that I completely forgot to give at the start of all this. It's September right now, which is a thing that Twitch is doing. Let me make sure that I get this exactly. I believe Ben has a link for the info on this. If not, hey, Ben, try and get a link. Well, there it is. Perfect. I believe the way that this works is you can get discounts on signing up for a renewing membership or a renewing subscription to our channel. So you get like percentages off for doing like 2 months at a time, 3 months at a time, basically saying, yeah, we want to subscribe long term. Though you are getting a discount, we still get the same benefits. So if anyone is considering doing that, now would be a good time to do it, because Twitch is just making it so much easier to do that. Let's see.
Also, just some quick math, because while Chrom is not good at math, Josh is pretty good. We need to hit 30,000 total to get Vomm's full plate, and I believe we just got 18. We were at about 8, which means we're only about 4,000 away.
Okay. Well, dang.
Oh, so yeah, so that definitely did not catch up.
Oh no, that meter is very off. It is nearly full.
Wow.
So many names will be inscribed on the plate in the glory of
Yes.
All
you
right,
are gonna
well,
be so magnificent in that new plate.
so with that, players, are you ready to dive back in?
Very literally, yep.
Yes.
Hell yes.
I think so, yes.
Alrighty. So, having just defeated the massive alligator, and Fess finding a ring with a red gem on the inset, with 3 points of red light spinning in it, and a sense of warmth coming over you as soon as you touched it.
Yeah, I'm not normally one for the warm and fuzzies, but I'm not dead yet, so I'm going to put the ring on.
All right, you put the ring on, and that warmth continues to emanate. You don't
Okay.
seem to have any epiphanies as to what this might be or how it might work.
Well, I don't mind being the test subject here.
The ring bearer, you might say.
Oh yeah, that always ends well for people who take that title on, sure. And I'll keep it on until I know what it does and see if it belongs to somebody better. I'll give it to whoever, but for now I'll just keep it
All right.
on. Anything else back here?
that is about it.
Alright. This pedestal pretty...
Really quick, thank you so much to an anonymous cheerer for the 3,000 bits. My God.
All right, thank you. That puts us, I think, only about 1,000 or less away.
Seriously, you guys, our community is amazing. I love you all so much.
You guys are all the best. The best.
Yes.
Love you all
You
very
really
much.
are.
You're not just buying Vomm full plate armor, you're supporting us in real life, and we love you so very much.
Yeah.
So...
all right, so with this this cavern with the waterfall and a now dead alligator, what would you like to do?
I would like to retrieve my grappling hook and rope. Fess, if you could unlatch it, I think you can get back across, okay?
Theoretically, I mean, unless there's another alligator, and I'll throw it back.
All right, yeah, you're able
Very
to retrieve it quite easily.
Yeah, I guess, with the danger past, I will, swim back to my friends.
Alrighty, swimming back over to your friends.
Hey, Chrom, you're at the ladder. Do you see anything up there?
Chrom looks up.
Hey!
Looking up at the top of the ladder, it's about a 10-foot ladder, and you can see actually a high water line. And just above the high water line, you can see what appears to be a crawl space carved into the rock at the top.
Yep, looks like a way to go.
Well, do you think we got everything here?
Chrom is already on his way up.
I'm not willing to look under the water.
Following.
I know my detect magic is still up. Is there any other magical source in the room? We'll be up for the next 10 minutes, Gauntlet Master.
All right, good to know. You do not see any other sources of magic other than your companions. And Vomm, did you say that you were going to be following Chrom?
I am immediately behind Chrom.
All right. So, Chrom, as you climb up this ladder with Vomm directly behind you, you find this crawl space. It looks like somewhat of a tight fit, but you could probably make it, leading to another grate into what appears to be a room, but you can't see much. It's actually kind of dark in there.
Well, I found another grate, another room. It's dark.
And I will say,
Anybody?
as I describe it at this point, it is as if you are at the top of the ladder. You haven't entered the crawl space.
Just peering in. Looks like a tight squeeze.
Oh, good. It's dark. Like, no light.
Can you not
Correct.
see in the dark, Fess?
Oh, no!
I do have night vision, or dark vision, but Fess does not.
Yeah, I'll go last.
I wish I had something to help you, Fess, but I do not.
That's alright. It's never come up before.
Okay.
It's a tight squeeze, so Chrom... can Chrom get through it at all, or...?
Looks like.
He can try.
I will try. I'll try to get up to the grate and see if I can peer through to the other room.
All right, you are able to get up to the grate fully, and with Vomm directly behind you, you can peer into the room, and what you see is a... Let me get the rest of this going. A small chamber with a pedestal, and atop the pedestal you can see some loose pages as if torn from a book. To the far right, you see a large steel door that has a keyhole in it, but it's kind of difficult to discern. It looks as though there's something carved above the keyhole. And to the left, you can see what looks to be a tunnel.
Right, and I will just generally shake the grate, see if there's any give to it.
There's 0 give.
Oh, I see another room.
Does it have anything in it?
Yep, some pages.
Boring. Let's see,
But
is there
pages
a
could
door?
be spells.
Chrom hates reading anyways. Let's go the other. Let's turn around. Dead end.
Oh, Chrom,
Is there
wait!
a way in? Why aren't we
No.
going in?
Nothing exciting.
But is there a way in, or are we not going to go? But I think that's the only way forward.
I do
Chrom,
see
there's
a
no other way
hallway.
to go.
I don't know about this grate. I mean, we could try. But
Is it locked?
does the grate look like it'll open, or is
It
it like
doesn't
just?
seem to have any latches or a locking mechanism. These are like pole or steel bars that are just within the stone itself.
Mhm.
Is the
Well-
spear of Broomsh still floating about?
How long does spiritual weapon last?
It's for 1 minute,
All right.
so it may still be in existence depending
That's-
on how long this has taken.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's still there right now, but it's waning on the last of its time.
Punch it! Punch it with the spear.
Punch the grate.
Punch the
I'll
grate.
try to pull it. Do what you did before, when you
I-
opened up the other grate.
I would like to examine the tome on the central stone plinth of sorts.
Yeah. From where you are, it's difficult to see the writing on it, but I will say you can give me a perception check.
Oh, actually quite good, despite being generally terrible at it.
We're all generally terrible.
Speak for yourself, Chrom.
A 19.
19. Okay. From this distance, the pages look as though they've been ripped from a book, and you can see that they aren't necessarily in sequential order. It's as if a handful of pages were just thrown onto this. But it appears to be. You can read on one of the pages. It's instructions for the construction of something. But you aren't sure what.
If I were to push past Chrom to the main the main bookie point there where it is, would I be able to ascertain anything more useful?
At this distance, probably not.
I see.
Well,
Chrom,
you-
can
Vomm, you want to give me a hand here? We can try to team up on this grate and pull it off.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, I'm gonna try and lean in with Chrom and try and rip the grate away.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll say that you can either both roll or one of you can roll at advantage.
Chrom, I'm gonna say you're probably stronger than me.
Probably.
So,
Let's leave it to Chrom.
All right.
At advantage, that is. Let's see. Even at advantage, I'm gonna spend a point of adrenaline.
Alrighty.
And I'm so glad I did. That's a natural 20.
Okay. So 20 plus your strength. So what?
Six.
So a
Oh,
26.
plus my strength or plus athletics?
So this would be a strength check.
So 24.
24. Okay. Gripping a hold of this, and you pull, and absolutely zero movement. You almost feel one of your shoulders almost get popped out of its socket.
Well, I think that's as good as I can do, guys.
I'm gonna. Can I? Maybe it's like I'll take a. I'll climb up the ladder a little bit, and of course I'll be behind my good friend here, I'm sure. But I'll try and detect magic is still up. Does it seem like a magical grate? That a natural 20 cannot move?
You do see a faint glimmer of, I believe, abjuration magic on it.
Oh, it's got magic on it. That's why it's magical. See it? I'm a magic spirit.
So, should I try and hit it with my hammer or not?
No, I don't think it will do any dang good. Mind if I come up there and look? Mind if we have a do-si-do ladder situation where I end up where you are and you end up where I am. That okay?
It's getting very crowded up here, but sure, Chrom.
That's fine. Chrom, you owe me a beer.
That's right. All right. Next time we're not in the Gauntlet, I got a beer for you.
Do we even exist without the Gauntlet?
Who knows?
Who knows?
We've been in here as long as Chrom can remember, which is not very long. So. Yeah. So Chrom, very frustrated. He feels like he gave it really his all here, and can't budge the grate. He's going to try to shimmy back past Vomm and down the ladder, giving Fess some room.
All right.
And as you do so, Fess, you are beginning to come up onto the ladder, but before anything happens, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Fess. So we're going to go ahead and spin that wheel here in... Oh my gosh, and I'm going to have to move the wheel again so that we can actually read what's on it, because it's all dark. I'm not used to this. Lethargic.
Okay.
Fess.
Yeah, we don't like that one.
No, it's been a long day, Fess. Let's see here. Lethargic. You have had the spell Slow cast upon you. And will be under these effects, I believe, for the next minute. So let me pull that up. Yes, so for the next minute, your speed is halved. You have a -2 penalty to your AC and dexterity saving throws. You cannot use reactions. And on your turn, you can either take an action or bonus action, not both. If you cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, it doesn't take effect until the next turn.
Interesting.
Yes. You can make a... Let's see here. Oh, yeah. You can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of your turns to see if this effect ends.
Oh boy. Let me know when I can. I would like to look at the grave.
You very slowly begin to climb up the ladder and head on towards... It's not that slow. Remember, your speed is halved. It's not like down to an 8th. You see the grate? You see the grate, and you cannot see beyond the grate into the room. The light coming from the cave behind you does not venture forth into this room.
Is there any... Can I, looking at it a little bit closer, though, can I see, like, the source of the magic on the grate? Or anything?
The grate itself seems to have the faint bit of magic on it.
And on it in its entirety?
Yes.
Weird hunch. I'm looking for a ring-shaped hole in the grate.
Give
like
me a...
anything I can put the ring in, because this
Give me an investigation check.
Great. Alright. Ooh, that's a 14.
14, all right. Looking over this grate, you can see the magic that's emanating from it, and the bars seem smooth. The stone around it doesn't seem to have anywhere, any sort of socket for a ring to go into. You don't see any hole for a ring to go in.
That was the end of my ideas, kids. I don't have anything I should do for that.
while they're doing all of this, can I look around on this floor to see if there's, like any button or anything to open that crate?
Sure. You can give me an investigation check.
Oh my gosh, I gotta use my jack of all trades.
Hey.
Hey!
Oh gosh, I see nothing. I see the air. There's water. I got a 4.
Should also remind you, you have 3 adrenaline surges.
Oh yes, please. I will use that.
Everyone has 3 adrenaline surges.
Thank you, audience!
Not any better. Wait, hold on. How does that work? Is that a 6 or 9? That's a 6.
Grand total of a 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looking around, you don't see anything.
Cool. I should retire that die. Sorry, Fess. All I see down here is water and stone.
Okay. I'm assuming that there's the grate. I could fit through it or anything.
No.
Have we looked under the water yet?
Nope.
Was really hoping to avoid that.
Yeah, Chrom, I have a feeling you're gonna be the best person underwater, though, of all of us.
All right.
Armor on. You're really strong.
I can make you dry after you get back up. You don't have to be wet for very long. It's very temporary.
Yeah, it'll be like a day at the pool. We'll be fine.
It's not being wet that I mind. Sure. Chrom would like to hop in the water, take a quick breath, and dive under looking for anything.
Okay. Diving into the water, you actually it's very easy to see. Looking down, there is a very large sort of a iron lever at the base of the cave.
Of course there is. We should have done this a long time ago. I will kick off the surface and dive down and attempt to pull the lever.
I still like my ring and the great idea. Okay.
Yeah, it takes very little effort to get down there and pull on this, and as the lever is pulled, Chrom, you hear a soft reverberation happening above you, but the rest of you hear the sound of draining water.
Oh. Well, that was helpful, but not necessarily to the task at hand.
So do we start seeing the water drain, or we just hear it?
You're hearing water drain. The water level in this cave doesn't seem to be changing at all.
Oh, I wonder if that's draining the water that we almost drowned in.
That's my assumption as well.
Chrom would like to just hang out underwater just a little bit longer than he needs to, see if anybody starts freaking out.
How much do they love me?
Do you start playing do the jellyfish float?
Chrom will start thrashing underwater.
Can I see this?
Do I know he's pretending?
I mean, Fess, you're still up at the grate. Lilith,
yeah.
If you're keeping an eye on him, yeah, you see him thrashing.
Oh, crap. He's so much bigger than me.
And then I'll kick off the bottom and pop out on the surface. Ta-da!
Not cool.
All right, well, maybe then we should go back and investigate the area where the water has gone down.
Yeah, but now that we know where the pressure plates are, maybe not step on them.
Yeah, good plan. Solid plan.
At about this point, the water draining goes away, and you hear the sound of metal.
Very good.
I think the door is open. I am going to start making my way back to that first room, but I'm going to take the bottommost. Here. Not my pointer. This is my pointer. This path instead of the top one.
So I'd say you get to, here to here to here. While Lilith is heading back, what would anyone else like to do?
I'm going to follow her.
Yeah, same.
I too would like to move my way back that way.
Okay. All right. So, you get back to the main hallway, and as you do, we go ahead and reveal to you what you see. Jumping back in, the main door that you came from has opened, along with the door on the far end has opened as well.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to come out. I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel like there's more to explore here, and I want to go to the far door.
Agreed.
So I want to come out, and is it possible to jump over these?
Yeah, so as long as you have 10 feet of movement beforehand, you can make a running jump equal to your strength score. So Lilith,
Okay.
you can jump 10 feet.
Okay.
So you could easily jump over these,
But
the
not
first
this
two.
one.
The larger one, not necessarily.
Okay. So, crazy idea here. Chrom, you are the strongest of us, and you also have rope and things, right?
Sure.
If we have two people that are strong, super crazy idea. Chrom goes first. He takes one end of the rope. Someone on this end takes the other. He goes first. The strongest person on this end stays, and then those of us that aren't as strong, we do it. We do what Fess just did in the water, and we gonna.
That was tough. Fess is not that big. I don't know if I can hold Vomm up the same way I held up Fess.
Well, but my thought is, if Vomm is strong enough, he could potentially jump over that far one with
Here's
ease.
also my idea. I have a feeling these plates might not do anything anymore.
Or they may get triggered again, and we may have to run back and do that.
But we just did it. We know how to do it, so why not just try walking over them?
Chrom would like to
Also, what
step
if
on the
our
trap?
purpose is simply to charge and kill and
Yes.
slaughter.
Well, luckily we don't have any of that to do here, so we'll just walk straight over. I'm going to go walk around the plate.
Oh, I don't want. Okay.
Okay. I believe you just moved. Huh?
Yes.
Finale.
Chrom would like to step on the plate as well.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just gonna watch them because I don't trust the plates.
As soon as you step foot on the plate, it depresses. Nothing happens.
Great.
Next plate.
The larger, yeah, stepping on it.
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
All right, I'll follow. I'm sorry for my crazy idea. I was just paranoid.
It's okay. I think this area has definitely made us paranoid.
Chrom loves crazy ideas, so keep them coming.
What's a bad idea? All ideas should be explored, but then that means every idea has the maximum potential for the ways in which you can cut people into small pieces, right?
Yes.
Sometimes,
So-
Vomm. Sometimes.
No, all the time.
Oh,
All right.
Vomm.
All right.
Your idea actually does have merit, Lilith. Sometime we should try it. Two of us take the rope, we charge the enemy, and try to knock it down or tie it up.
Oh, that's not a bad idea either.
See? All ideas have merit. Now, let's go.
Yep. All right. Following them, to the new door.
All right. Well, the new door is opened. So peering in, you can
Through
see
the
a
new
much
door.
larger room. But at this point, yeah, there we go. Alrighty. So the room that you can see ahead of you. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, so you see a much larger room. To your immediate left, you can see a very similar door to the one that had been initially closed at the end of this tunnel. To the far ahead of you, you actually see a stone wall, different from the like brick and mortar stone, different from the carved stone of the rest of this arena. To the far right, you can see a tunnel system, or at least an opening down into another hallway.
I want to, before I step foot into the room, can I look to see if I see any traps or anything?
I mean, you can give me a perception check to see what it is that you
Sure.
can see.
Yeah.
But without stepping into the room, you're not really going to be able to do a proper checking for traps.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, 'cause I don't want to step a foot in. Okay, let's see what I can see, at least in the immediate vicinity, whether or not it's safe to step on the first step.
Okay.
Ooh. 13. What did you say? Perception?
Yes.
17.
17. All right, looking into the room, you don't see any sort of like immediate pressure plates or anything along those lines. However, you do catch out of the corner of your eye, you can see on the far wall slats that have been left in the construction of the wall, and you see a brief glimpse of movement happening from behind in in here.
Hey, everybody. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I saw movement back behind that wall. Be careful.
Good.
And with that, I am going to take a single step
Okay, taking a single step out.
into the room.
I'm going to come up here to join my friend and see if I see anything magical.
Okay. Well, you do see something magical as this happens. So Lilith, taking a single step out into the room, there's suddenly a flash of light and a loud crackling. I need everyone who was looking into the room to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure.
Very good.
Ooh, that was good. 20. Not
Okay.
natural.
Very nice. All
I'm
right.
going to use a point of one of my adrenaline surges to reroll that.
17.
Okay.
That's going to be a 13.
A 13. Okay.
I've also rolled a surge to re-roll that, and that will be a 19. So
19.
it's still bad, even well, not bad, but yeah.
So Fess is the only one that's actually suffering too much from this. So Fess, you have an immediate ringing in your ears and have been slightly blinded. So you are blinded and deafened at the moment, and everyone else seems to be fine. Again, your ears ringing, but all is well. Uh-oh, it looks as though... there we go, Chrom's picture has been fixed. So, that is what happened.
All right.
Okay. I don't know what's happening right now.
Fess, are you okay?
I don't know what's happening right now. I can't.
I'm gonna reach out and touch her and cast lesser restoration on her,
All right.
and make her not blinded.
Ma.
All right, so Fess now able to see things, but again, there is a ringing in your ear. You are going to be deafened here, but you can still see everything that is going on.
Okay. But do I see anything magical since I can still see?
Nope. You saw some magic happening in front of you, but aside from that, nothing magical.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of like, in case she can't read my lips, I'm gonna kind of, use my hands and signal to Fess that I'm gonna just skirt around the room a little bit.
Okay.
And you said I saw the thing here, right?
Yes, you saw movement happening from up there.
And this is the door, and this is the crawl space?
It's a hallway.
Or hallway? Okay. I am gonna start skirting around towards the hallway. And be like, I'm gonna go this way. And I wanna kind of, yeah.
All right. While Lilith is skirting around the hallway, is anyone else doing anything?
I will start to follow after.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will go after Fess.
I'll take up the rear just in case. I don't know why we put the barn out front, but if this is what we're doing, then I will be in the back.
Chrom, you want to switch? We can switch.
Oh,
we
you're
can talk
already in
about
the
this.
front.
Well, he can move in front of me. It's not like I can't stop.
It's true.
Do you want to move in front of me?
Sure, yes, I will. I will kind of push my way in front of Lilith.
Okay.
I'm okay with you moving in front of me. I'm still in the room. Like, there's space. I just started walking.
Alrighty. As you continue to move, nothing seems to be happening.
You guys want to go to this hallway?
Let's continue as we were.
Hallway it is?
Carefully peek around. Scooby-Doo pop my head around the corner.
All right. As you Scooby-Doo look around the corner, you can see that the hallway, it's actually rather short before it turns immediately to the right, and there seems to be, again, another passageway.
Guys, it's almost like this is some kind of labyrinth.
Almost.
Wouldn't have guessed.
You shut your face. That's no, impossible.
Impossible.
It is
well,
at this
so-
point that arrows begin to fire from the slats in between.
Ah, great.
So the first shot coming at Chrom is going to be a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Second shot coming at Lilith is going to be an 18 to hit.
That's just hits.
All right, that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage. Third shot coming at Fess is going to be a 16 to hit.
Throw myself in front of these, like as in, seeing these being fired. Can I, throw myself out, shield out,
to protect all the others, or
whomever.
Yeah.
The arrow slits are pew-pewing at.
They seem to be pew-pewing at the lot of you, but yeah, you can move yourself in front, and that will definitely detract from some folks. There is going to be an attack on Vomm. That is going to be a 20 to hit, which is going to be 4 points of piercing damage, and that was the 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one would have been coming to Lilith, but will in fact go to Vomm now, and that is going to be just a 12 to hit, and a last one, another 12 to hit. So, yeah, volleys of arrows are now beginning to fire from all of the slits in this wall. What would you like to do?
Time to go.
Time to go.
Can I cast Armor of Agathis while we're going?
Yeah, you
on
can,
myself?
as a movement and then action, you can move and cast Armor of Agathis on yourself, of course.
Great. I'm casting Armor of Agathis on myself. I'm giving myself 10 extra temporary hit points.
Okay.
Alright.
And
Go down.
I dived. Since that arrow didn't hit me as soon as it whizzed past, I dived into the hallway.
okay. Yeah, I will say after that first volley, you've got about a turn that you can do stuff before another volley is going to come at you.
Coward
Yeah,
goes far as I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep following behind, but now with Armor of Agathis on me.
Okay. And then Vomm, are you going along with? All
I'm
right.
gonna follow close behind as I can, trying to sort of, tank the presumably incoming volley of whatever is coming.
Yeah, you can see that the arrows that have been stuck into a couple of you are smaller and crudely made, but that is what was coming. You can see now that the room continues on down this way, and one moment while I bring it up to the audience. You can see at the end of this long hallway there is a room and another large pedestal in the center. And Chrom, having now been familiar with what these platforms look like, you can see two very large pressure plates in the ground.
Lovely. I put a hand out to stop everybody from rushing forward onto the pressure plates, and I point them out to the group.
All right. Well, does my idea sound dumb now?
I
can't jump over those.
I can't either, but well, actually, technically, I suppose I could because they're 10 feet. You can jump 10 feet. Oh no, that's 15 feet. Never mind.
Yeah, I can't jump over
Gauntlet
either.
Master, is there enough room to tiptoe along the side of the plate? Like if I got on point?
I mean, you could try.
I think that's the only way we're gonna get across. Very, very carefully, and those who are strong enough to jump over them do. I'll be honest. I don't think.
Yeah.
What if we tried to set it off while we're still back in the safety?
Well, but then we go into the arrow room.
I've got like some ball bearings, like a little bag of ball bearings I could throw at it, but I don't think it would do much.
I have the same.
Chrom pulls the battle axe off of his back.
That's
the great axe.
But if we set it off, we may get forced back into that room of the arrows shooting at us where we can't shoot back.
That's
also true.
Oh, I don't think you're going to succeed here by cutting or chopping or cleaving
or crushing.
I think we're probably going to succeed on this by jumping.
All right. They don't call him Chrom the Jumper.
But you still probably can't jump. Probably, I would guess, about 18, maybe 20 feet. I don't remember.
You could still jump better than the rest of us.
18, give or take, with a running start, but...
Well...
I could get halfway.
You can get halfway.
You can't be doing with this give or take. Anything like that. I'm just gonna go and give it a run. I'm just gonna go and run at it and try and leap over it.
Okay.
All right.
So with that running start, heading to the first one, let's see here. Vomm's strength score is a 16. He is actually able to quite deftly leap over the first of the pressure plates, and you're able to get to about there.
Right. You see, it's actually quite easy to do. You just run, and then you use your muscles in your legs, and you jump.
Chrom knows all about muscles, but now what? Now you look stuck, buddy. What's the next move?
That wasn't the point of the initial plan, Chrom.
All right. Well, you want some company? 'Cause I could come join you.
Frankly, for the moment, Vomm is lonely.
All right.
No. Why wouldn't I want you to be here? It's not because I want you to be here. It's because you should want to be here.
Chrom wants to. Yes, Chrom wants to be there. He doesn't like getting shown up. He's going to run and jump as well.
All right, you're able to make it.
I don't know what happens next.
You should have done the rope idea. One of you on either side.
It's all right. I'm going to try to tiptoe along the side.
Okay.
Lilith does not want to be left alone. We'll try to tiptoe along the other side, I guess.
It's about to get real crowded here.
All right.
Well, I'm
Can
gonna
I?
wait for them to move, and then I'll tiptoe.
Yeah. Not
Well,
gonna
so-
like crawl on top of them.
Yeah, I'll wait for them to move, and then I'll tiptoe.
Okay. So you're staying where you are on that side and waiting for them to move.
So I can tiptoe. Can I
Okay.
take the tiptoe action?
So.
I guess, can we try to standing jump from here?
You
Leave standing
can.
jumpers.
Chrom will try. He doesn't have any other options.
Okay.
Tiptoe.
I mean, honestly, from where I am, I could probably throw somebody if that became an issue that we were faced with.
Throw me.
That seems like a terrible idea. You're
think-
huge.
Might be the reverse, but wait. Oh no, I don't know.
No, they're both big.
They're both huge.
I think
Chrome's just stronger.
Wait, I have an idea.
Fess, you're the smallest of the bunch.
Mhm.
Fess, running
Yeah?
jump into my arms. Come on, you can do it. Come to me. Come to me.
And then you're going to throw me.
Yes.
Okay. Only because we're friends. Excuse, Lilith, can we switch spots?
Sure.
Yes.
Why not? This is.
There we go. Okay. All
I'll
right.
go here.
I'll go back here, and I will.
I got you. Don't be afraid.
I'm not proud of this moment. I'm not a jack. But okay. I will run and I will jump
Okay.
and I will let Chrom throw me.
Or catch you.
So I'm gonna say this is going to be a complex thing here. Fess, you can jump 10 feet with a long jump. So for the the grace of being caught by Chrom, I'm gonna say give me an acrobatics check. Chrom, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Great.
Can I, like, act as a counterweight for Chrom and, like, wrap onto his back
Yeah.
and, like,
Yeah.
Keep me steady.
So I'll say
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Chrom will then have advantage on the check.
right,
Great.
yeah.
Great. That's a 17.
I have rolled a 15. Pretty acrobatic.
Okay. Now hold on. Because I want to make sure that I've got this clear. So this is just to catch her. Are you going to try and then throw her with the same momentum, or are you going to throw her?
No, we will take a moment, readjust, get the weight right. Yeah, this is just to catch her.
Balance.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll say with that 15 and the 17, Chrom, your back heel almost goes onto the plate, but with Vomm there to help stabilize you, it does not trigger.
All right.
And Fess
And then
is safely on that in Chrom's arms.
All right, cradling Fess in my arms. I'm gonna say, hey, Vomm. All right, give me a hand here. We're gonna make a little cradle between the two of us. We'll rock her and then we'll throw her.
Alright.
All right.
Orcish, I'm going to say. You two are lucky I like you.
And in Orcish, I will reply, quit your complaining and get in the air. And 3,
Give
2, 1.
me another
Sure.
athletics check.
Is this on advantage or Vomm? You want to make your own?
It's up to you guys.
I will leave that to the DM.
I'll go on advantage.
Okay.
16 and an 18 plus 6 is 24.
24. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So after
I am the javelin. What do you know?
so let me see if I can highlight this properly. After leaping forward, Fess is then caught immediately slung between the orc and the half-orc and flung, and is able to make it all the way across to the other side of this this platform.
I'd like to land nimbly on my feet, please.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, that natural 20 is cocked. All right, so it's gonna be a 13.
13, nimbly enough. You are no gymnast, but you're good.
I'm actually really quite acrobatic, and so okay, great. Do I see any other no other traps immediately?
That you can see, no, you don't see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to this platform.
Okay.
This thing here and take a look at it.
On this platform, you actually see a small, almost like a small metallic incense burner with a lid on it, like a small cauldron sort of a thing.
Okay. I'm assuming, does it kind of look religious in nature?
Could be interpreted that way.
All right. I'll take a look at it. I won't touch it, but I'll peer in it. Just.
Well, so you aren't able to see inside without taking the lid off.
Oh, good. I will take the lid off.
All right, you move the lid aside daintily with your pinky, and inside you see 6 orange ribbons, and each one has some runes inscribed upon them. Their ribbons are about yay long. They appear to be rolled up.
All right, Gauntlet Master, would you say that Detect Magic is still active?
It's up for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I'd say it's barely beginning to run out, but
Okay.
yes.
Do these look magical?
Yes, they do.
Ooh, what school of magic?
Also, this is enchantment, actually.
Ooh, okay.
Enchanted, I'm sure.
These are enchanted.
What is it? I can't see from here.
They're little orange ribbons, right? Gauntlet Master?
Yes.
Okay. Little orange ribbons in a thing.
Ribbons.
Yeah.
Huh.
Real fancy.
Want
Is
to
that
bring
it?
them back?
Is that it?
That seems to be. I'll look at the rest of the pedestal.
Sound the ribbon horn.
The ribbon horn.
Yeah, you can
found
give me an
ribbon.
investigation check on the pedestal if you would like.
Once again. That's gonna be a 12.
A 12. Looking around this, it actually looks nearly identical to the pedestal on which you found the ring.
Oh. Weird. Okay. Well, is there anything else in this room now that I'm over here, like another door? I'm kind of interested in over here, because I know that the painting's over here. So.
Yeah, so you can see through the wall. You were able to discern.
Yeah, I have magical map.
It's a ring of X-ray vision.
You see in
Speaking,
top
would
down.
I sort of know that's spatially that we're about
Yeah.
there.
I mean, it's a
tell me
labyrinth. But I will say, with a quick just looking around, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You're welcome to give me any checks if you would like.
I'll give one more investigation check just for giggles.
All right.
10.
10. Yeah, peering around and getting a little more hands-on with the checking out of this room. You don't see any doors, any grates, any levers, or any pressure platforms.
All right. Well, I will take the little incense thingy and put it in my little pouch, and I will. Well, I don't have an orc catapult to get back, so I'm just gonna tiptoe it as per my original plan. So,
Oh, you can make a running jump and he can catch you again. You can do
that's
the
true. You
reverse.
can just bring me back. Yeah.
Yeah, do the reverse. You got
We'll
this.
get you back. We'll
Oh,
get you
great.
back the same way.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna run back and do the exact same thing, but I'm gonna look really grumpy doing it.
All right, so that is going to be an athletics check from Chrom at advantage with Vomm's help, and an acrobatics check from Fess.
Make a good team, Vomm.
16.
19.
Very nice. And now that you've done it once. You've got the hang of it. You have Fess. And
Right, and then same deal to get her back. Ready, Vomm? 3, 2, 1, throw.
And back I go.
Oh, threw you really hard. That's a 19 plus 6 is 25.
19 plus 6, 25.
I'd like to not be thrown into a wall. Can I try to?
You're not thrown into a wall. You do make it to the other side, and it is you're not expecting to be vaulted that far forward, but you do make it.
All right, have fun getting back, guys. I don't have any ideas.
We're too little for us to catch you.
We may just have to.
There's not a universe where I can catch either of you. I'm sorry. There's
Yeah.
many multiverses outside of the Gauntlet, but there's not one where I can catch you. No.
Yeah, me either.
We should probably also determine a method of passage.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to get back.
You can tiptoe. I've been calling tiptoe. Team tactic tiptoe.
Chrom the tiptoer.
Give it a try. You never know. You might like pirouetting.
I don't know, Vomm. I'd rather be moving quickly if anything bad were to happen. What about you?
Try. Why not?
So, absolutely, and I'm not questioning the virtue of fast traveling. So we should, absolutely invest in speed.
Yeah.
As a virtue.
I think that might be the way.
I
guys-
am moving the hell out of the way if you guys are running this. If you're running over it, I'm moving.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I don't want to have one of these jets land on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like here and.
To be honest, you
yeah.
might want to clear the whole hallway.
But then there's arrows. It's between you and the arrows.
Fess, what if we create a little shield wall and we duck behind our shields?
Sure. I'm the shield again. So, sure.
Shield wall against the arrows and hopefully... Alright.
Or we could try to jump and see what happens.
Your call. But I
Your
would do
call.
all those things.
I'm still shield wall.
All right. I guess what happens first, Scott, our decision or the world around us.
I mean, the world around you right now is kind of it's in a standstill. You guys get to decide what it is you want to do. There are no arrows that are currently hitting you from where you are right now, Fess and Lilith. So,
Oh, great.
Cool.
yeah. And let me move the map down so that our audience can see. There we go. Yeah, so you guys seem to be fine there. So are
Great.
you guys are rushing forward?
I think so.
Okay.
Gonna just run as fast as we can across it.
Yes, using any combination of running forward, the shove action, just fucking run.
All right.
Yep.
Stepping forward, you rush forward and the plate depresses, and you can hear nothing behind you, nothing in front of you as you are continuing to rush forward. Lilith and Fess, you both notice a door that has sealed off the hallway.
Oh, that's problematic.
Yeah, it is.
So as you are rushing forwards, I'm going to go ahead and move you to where you would be. Say that by the time the door has closed, put you guys at roughly there. Fess and Lilith, looking back, you see the door that is closed. And as you look back to see Vomm and Chrom running at you, you can see at the far end of the hall, actually, it's as if the roof has opened up and a massive spiked cylinder falls onto the ground. But you can see that as it hits the ground, it actually looks to be not just a cylinder, but a meat grinder that has a wooden frame, and the bottom cylinder is resting on the ground, spikes against it, and it is blocking the entirety of the hallway.
No.
And I'm going
No.
Well, it was a good run. We
And-
tried.
On
No.
initiative 20, it begins to move forward, only 5 feet, but the bottom cylinder begins moving
Oh my God.
forwards.
Is this something we can destroy? Oh God.
So that is
Yeah.
on initiative 20. I'm going to keep people in their normal initiative orders. So that was 20. Next up would be Fess at a 14. 13 will be Chrom. 12 will be
I had-
Lilith.
Oh, the initial.
Yeah, this is just the standard.
Oh god.
Okay. Does the
God.
do we think the pressure plates will stop it, or do we think we just need to? Oh God. I
We
literally.
don't
need a
think we have a
way
choice.
out. We
Yes,
need a
the
way
pressure
out.
plate is done.
Out.
Out. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the door.
Okay.
Are there any runes or markings on it? That share with the orange ribbons.
Give me a quick investigation check.
12.
12. You see very little on this door. And actually, yeah, no, it's. I'm sorry, it's a solid door. And that's gonna be Fess's turn. I'm gonna say for that initiative or for that investigation check, bringing us to Chrom.
Alright, this thing is like rolling towards us, or like is there
Yes.
something pushing it mechanically?
It looks as though the bottom cylinder is moving in such a way that it is acting as a wheel moving forward. So it's not like pulling things in to the meat grinder, but it's more pushing things out from it. And looking back, you can see bits of blood and bone that like bone dust that are crushed on it.
Okay, this is gonna be real dumb, but we're gonna try it. Chrom is going to 5, 10, 15 to here.
Oh God.
And pull the great axe off his back and try to just jam it into the mechanisms to stall it or break it or something.
Okay, are you trying to put it in the middle? Like whereabouts are you trying to jam it?
Wherever it looks the most effective.
Give me a quick
in-
intelligence check.
Sure. So good at this. Not bad. 16 on the die, minus some things. Yes, minus 2 is a 14.
14. Looking at this, I'm like, it's big, it's metal. I'm just jam it in the middle.
Yes, jam it in the middle.
Jam it in the middle. Give me a strength check as you force this, force your axe into it. And this is the great axe.
Yes, the great axe.
Okay.
18 plus. You said strength check.
Yeah.
22.
22. Okay. All right. So you push it in, and every turn of the wheel it's pushing it back and back and back, as if you are the musical bit of metal on a music box as the cylinder continues to spin, being pushed back and reverberating sound coming off of your axe. It looks as though you haven't been able to jam it, but you have slowed it.
All right. Would I have to stay here to keep it slowed, or can now that it's eaten my axe, can I move away?
It is, well, no, because it's pushing the axe off every time it hits a spike. It is still moving, and you are moving with it, which is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
All right, the thing is moving. I cast Ray of Frost on it to try to get it to slow down.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and roll an attack roll for me, please.
I don't know what else to do.
Oh, thank God.
Move.
I'm gonna use my adrenaline surge because
Okay.
the first one was a 13. Oh, much better. That's a 16 plus 6, 24.
24 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Wow, dang, nice.
3.
3. All right, so 3 points of frost damage, and it appears to be slowed, which is
Correct.
now going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm basically just going to run up next to Fess, who is up next to the door, who presumably has her shield out, and I will, obviously, at DM's discretion, say, like, Shield of a God, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I'm gonna shoulder charge her into the door.
Okay.
Fess, the battering ram. The battering ram of Kelemvor.
I'm gonna say, give me, like, Fess. Are you letting this happen? Or as that's happening, thank you, Manic Pixie Travel, for the 100 bits.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Where I am, I don't really feel like I have a choice.
All right, so Vomm, I'm gonna say, roll an attack roll for me, and based on how that does, that'll be how that affects the outcome.
What sort of attack roll would you like me to make?
Oh my gosh, that is a great question. We're gonna have this be a strength-based attack, and I'm gonna say that this is. You don't really have the shield master. Wait, do you have shield master feat or?
No.
I didn't.
Okay, so we'll just have this be a without proficiency.
Okay, so just plus my strength.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay. Fess, you get shoved into the wall. You are going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay.
There is a slight dent in the door, very slight.
It's a Fess-sized.
And that is then going to bring us to the top of the round. And actually, I realize due to a mechanic of this thing, I do need you all to roll initiative because it acts on 2 separate initiative rolls.
Oh, no.
So
Okay.
please give me your initiatives. I'm going to give this
Could
one
we use
a...
adrenaline surge on our initiative roll?
I'm going to say no. Otherwise, that could potentially get way overpowered.
All right.
That's reasonable.
I got a 5.
A 5, okay.
For me, it will be a 16.
16, very nice. Chrom and Fess?
14.
All right.
I rolled
and...
a nat 20 on initiative again. That's 23.
Whoa, okay. Very
Ooh.
nice. So, here's what I'm going to
Chrom is
say.
speedy.
It is going to get its second bit on the initiative, so it is going to move forward. You could see, Chrom, that it was trying to speed up, but with both you and Lilith's effects on it, it does not speed up. It does still move 5 feet. I need you to make an athletics check to stay upright as you are being pushed back by this thing.
That's going to be very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Definitely rolling a point of adrenaline surge. Much better. 19.
19. Okay, you are still standing as this thing continues to plow forward. That is going to then bring us to Chrom. You are up.
I don't know what else I could do besides just try to shove the thing in deeper.
All right. Go ahead and give me a continued athletics check. This is going to be like a continued kind of like a grapple that at the end of every single turn it has to do again. But as that is happening, Zagmeister has given Lilith an adrenaline surge and also has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Chrom. So Chrom, as you are attempting to hold this thing back, a giant wheel of chaos goes a-spinning and lights out.
Thank you, Zag.
Zag!
Chrom, darkness is cast on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
All right.
is that gonna cast on the thing too?
Yeah, the
So-
thing needs to see. No.
No, I meant for us to see it.
Okay. So Chrom, yeah, you've had darkness cast on you. Go ahead and give me that athletics check. I'm gonna say because it's already in there, it's not gonna be at disadvantage. You've got, you're able to like feel where it is.
Okay, 18 plus 6 is 24.
24. Okay, so once again, you are able to jam this thing in, and all right. Let me make sure that everyone can see this aura really quick. There we go. Okay. That is then going to bring us to it. Still under the effects of both, it is continuing to move forward. Chrom, I need you to make another athletic saving throw to stay on your feet.
You guys better be doing something about this door. Another 18 plus 6
Another
is
18.
24.
You remain standing. Okay, that is then going to bring us to Vomm, you are up. Fess, you are on deck.
Okay. Let's make sure I'm gonna do some damage here. Except, oh god. Just try and slam Fess against the door again.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that attack roll.
Can I see it coming and at the very least kind of curl into the shield so it doesn't hurt us stinking much?
Brace for it. Yeah,
Or
I'll say you.
Like help a little? Use my reaction
Yes.
to help? Jump into
Sure.
it?
I try and slam Fess through the door again.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see that attack. Well, let's see. Yeah.
I'm not sure whether to be happy or otherwise, but I just rolled a natural 20. So
Maybe.
Why do you guys feel the need to just
As
control my
Fess
character?
gets slammed into the door, Fess,
It's
you
'cause you're
take
tiny.
5 points of bludgeoning damage from that one, but there is a much larger dent in the door now.
Okay, great, cool. Cool story,
All right.
bro.
Fess, you are up.
no,
Okay.
no, she's
Er-
not though, because I'm going to use my War Priest bonus action to make an attack after I have made what I think was an attack action.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to do it again, if that's all right with
By
you,
all
Scott.
means. By all means.
It's a Fess sandwich.
That's another natural.
No way.
All right. So I rolled low on this one, but that's going to be 3 points of damage to you this time, Fess. The door continuing to take damage. You're actually seeing it begin to bow quite a bit.
Okay.
I've instead just decided that one of my companions is not a person, but they are in fact a weapon.
A battering ram.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
I would have helped, Vomm. Jeez, okay. All right, now I'm not particularly strong, but do I think that there's any way I can, if the door is starting to look damaged, is there any way I think I can start to, like, wedge it open?
Doesn't seem to be that damaged, no.
All right, well,
What?
yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a quick second between being thrown into a door and look at the little orange things in the incense burner.
Okay.
Do I get any sense of how they work or what they are? Anything at all?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Also, while that's happening, so it's bowing out from either side, but you can see that this is not like a side-to-side door opening. This is a top-down sort of deal. So there's not really, though it's bowing, there's not really a place to get your hands around on either side.
15.
A 15. It looks like something that you could affix to an object and give it a give it something, but you're not sure anything beyond that.
Was that my whole action? Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes as you're investigating these things.
All right, how damaged is this? Does it look like what Vomm's doing is working?
It does seem to be doing something to the door.
I won't move. You know what? No, you know what? I think that Vomm, you know what, Vomm? Throw yourself into the door for a minute, okay? You also have a shield. You are also here to defend a god. Just throw yourself into the door for a minute. And
All right.
I'm gonna take a break. We'll try this again in another few seconds, okay?
As all this conversation is happening, it is back on the machine's second initiative, and it has been moving at such a pace that even with both Chrom's blade in it and Lilith slowing it down, it does get to move slightly faster now. Chrom, I need you to make an athletics check to make sure you aren't pushed down as it moves 10 feet now.
Oh, 19 plus 4 plus 6 is 25.
25. All right, you are now. You're still standing from this machine being pushed into you. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. Chrom, you are on deck.
All right, I am now covered in darkness, right?
Yes.
Crap. Cool. Okay. When I did the Ray of Frost, did it seem like it helped? Or it hurt the thing? It seemed like it caused damage?
It seemed as though it did something, and it definitely slowed it down.
Okay. I know the general direction it is because, I mean, it's a hall.
Yes, you do.
It's straight ahead of me. I'm just gonna try to hit it with Frost again and pray that it does damage and it slows further.
All right, roll that attack at disadvantage.
Okay. Can I use my adrenaline surge to make it straight?
You can use your inspiration to make it straight.
Okay, I'll do that. Ooh. 18 plus 6, 24.
24 definitely hits. So yeah, you go ahead and roll damage. As now shrouded by darkness, you shoot a bolt of ice out. Chrom, you can feel next to you the cold, and you hear the machine slowing once again.
5 points of frost or cold damage.
All right.
All right, guys, we got to do something. I can't hold it off forever. And with that, I am going to give my last a bardic inspiration to Chrom.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the top of the round with Chrom. You are up.
I will just continue trying to keep it at bay as long as possible, by as much time as possible.
Give me another athletic check. I am going to let you know that as it gains speed, it is getting harder and harder to do so.
Great. Then I will add my bardic inspiration. That is 19 plus 6 is 25.
All right, you are still quite able to do this. I will also say this blade until is getting pretty beat up. But yeah, you're still slowing it down. Anything else from you, Chrom?
I figured this great axe is gone after this. Yeah.
All right.
I kind of intended to feed it to the machine to get it, but I guess since it's spitting stuff back out, that won't work. But yes, I will just keep it at bay.
All right. So it's gonna push you back on initiative 20. Its turn. Another 10 feet. I need you to make that athletics saving throw or that athletics check to stay standing.
I will spend adrenaline surge.
Okay.
Oh gosh. That's a 15.
A 15. You just barely are still standing. You trip
my
over your own feet, going down to the ground for just a second, and you lift back up again, jamming the great axe in, or what remains of the great axe, into this machine. Vomm, you are up. Fess, you are on deck.
Almost out of
boy.
time.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I love this. I love this. Okay. GM, couple of questions before
Yes.
I decide my actions. Here, how much space are we talking?
On the wall behind you, like the room that you have,
Yes.
you've got about
Yes.
5 feet of movement that you can move towards the door.
If I were to grab a party member and pull them with me to try and, like, throw them and myself into a space where this thing will not hit us, is that a thing that would be possible?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Alternatively,
Mm-hmm. Really quick, while that's happening, Spoonkins has redeemed Adrenaline Surge for Chrom.
Thank you.
And
I think I just ran out, so that was really
Lazy-
needed.
good old
Lazy-
Spoonkins. You-
Lazy Gothy has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Vomm, just in case something works out well. So we're gonna
Gothy.
spin the wheel of chaos. We're
Lazy
gonna
Gothy,
see.
I'm not gonna thank you yet.
Longevity. At the start of your turn, you regain 5 hit points for the next minute.
You will just be perpetually ground up and heal and ground and heal and ground for the end of time.
House of Horrors.
Okay.
Thank you, Lazy Gothy. Thank you. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I might do something a little bit different now. Oh, Lazy Gothy, you. You devious little bugger. I might cast. No, I'm going to try and keep this simple. I am going to, and I will pass this by the GM before I say this is exactly what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Vomm is going to try and grab Lilith
Mm-hmm.
and throw both him and himself back into, like, this little alcove here.
So these areas that you're seeing here are part of the wall. So the room itself is about it's 10 feet on either side. So that space there, if I move you over here, you can see that it's solid wall directly behind you.
So there is no alcove.
There is no alcove right there. That little opening there is just where the map had been revealed.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, yeah, why not? Vomm is just going to charge the machine itself and try to shatter it by lunging forward with his hammer and his spear and trying to mangle it to pieces.
Okay. Go ahead and I think I'd call this an attack roll. It is in magical darkness, so it will be at disadvantage, but go ahead and give me that attack with your hammer. You have Adrenaline Surge, and I believe you also have an Inspiration you can spend if you want.
I'm gonna spend the Adrenaline Surge.
Okay.
So do I reroll one or both of the dice?
You would re-roll one of the D20.
Okay. Is that the lower or the
Whichever one you'd prefer.
Okay. Roll the exact same thing. Okay. That would be an 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
8 bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. You hear a clattering of metal and wood, and Chrom, you can feel the battle axe that you're pushing against suddenly give. But there is no more grinding, there is no more rolling. Hidden in this darkness, you are now met with silence, except for the soft, just of metal gently rolling away under the last of its own momentum away from you.
That was all it took? That was all it took?
And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode of The Gauntlet.
That was so stressful.
So stressful. What is happening?
Boy. You kids have fun with this. I'm gonna go back to the chairs for a bit. I'll see you guys.
Son of a bitch ruined my hammer!
So, next week, we will be back. Fess we will be missing Fess next week, but Lontiel will be back joining us to continue moving forward in the Labyrinth. You've already picked up a couple of fun little trinkets in here. We'll have to wait to find out exactly what those are. Before we get going, I want to give a big old thank you to all of our followers, all of our viewers, subscribers, and also a big thank you to our patrons over on our Patreon page. If you are interested in joining our Patreon page, you can get a set of these inspiration tokens this month and this month only, but also you will be getting all of the battle maps that we use here in the Gauntlet, and once this level of the Labyrinth is over, I promise you, I will be uploading that as well.
It's something a little bit special.
Exactly. You can follow us on all of our social media to find other ways of getting our birthday inspiration tokens. Also, we have our public Discord where we are going to be going immediately after this to have a post-show hangout. We haven't had one in a while. We've been doing raids, so we're going to do one today. Come hang out with us on our Discord where we talk shop and we talk strategy and answer any questions that you all might have. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we will see you next week on The Gauntlet. Bye, all.
Bye. Thank you.